So I got a really funny story, Mikey. So you're probably not familiar with. Oh, you might actually know who this guy is. It's an NFC North player. His name is Terrell Lewis. He's a linebacker for the Bears.
The Bears.
You familiar with Terrell?
Yeah.
Good player, bad player? Don't know, don't care.
He's a Bears linebacker. He's pretty middle of the road, but
middle of the road linebacker. I mean, yeah, there's really the Bears used to be known for their linebackers, so that's kind of shitty if they're not. So I mean, you got Urlacher, Singletary, Butkus. I mean, legendary linebackers there. Well, anyway, Terrell Lewis is a linebacker, according to you, just an average NFL player. Well, he what's that? Fuck the Bears.
Fuck the Bears.
Fuck the Bears. I heard you. I heard that. Okay. Well, he loves having sex. So much so that he got himself an escort. Which, hey, you know what? Been there, done that. If you're some of these escorts that are like some of these hot ass like Instagram escorts and OnlyFans escorts and shit like that, they're fucking hot. It's not like you're getting some fucking piece of trash off the street.
There's good looking escorts everywhere, dude. You just gotta find them. Yeah, they're everywhere.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, they're out there. My point is, oh, hold on, why did I do that? There we go. Anyway, I bring him up because he got himself an escort, and you guys, her name is Mia something. I got her name, Mia Mercy. Actually, I'll just show you a picture of Mia and Terrell.
Ooh, yeah.
Now I got to tell you,
I don't want to see him.
One of these things about her is one of the hottest things I have seen ever. And I don't know if, because maybe this is, I don't know, because I've only seen like, I think one other chick or two other chicks in my life who have a tongue like this. This girl right here.
Ooh.
Yeah. I mean, that tongue is crazy, right?
Yeah, that's wild.
That can do some good stuff
Comes
right there.
Point.
Oh, hold on. Let's go back to that. Forget that guy. Let's zoom in on that tongue. I mean, that can wrap around a popsicle. You know what I'm saying? She could really lick a popsicle, that girl.
Tongue punch my dirt star.
I know, that's your thing. So yeah, you get her to do that for you. Anyway, so that was the escort that he got. Now, when you have an escort, there's a what is going on with this? There's an implied notion that it's going to be an exchange, right? And when he goes to see her, they're gonna bang. And then what do you do after that?
They're going to discuss options first. He's got to peruse the menu and see what he wants.
Negotiate what 50, don't they do that ahead of time? I thought that would have been already done.
That's what I'm saying. That's when he gets to the house. That's before. Well, or general idea of what you're going to do before you get there, and then she breaks out the freak menu or whatever.
Now you were a hotel manager where there was a lot of escort shit happening. Did anything ever happen where a John runs out on his bill?
1838. Oh my God.
That bitch is fast. She caught an NFL player from behind. She ran his ass down. In case you missed it, I'll slow it down a little bit because it did go real quick. So that's from behind. That right there, this gray ass, that's Terrell Lewis, allegedly the Chicago Bear. And
he had two escorts in there.
It looks like he had two in there. And for some reason, I can't really hear what he yells.
1838.
18 what?
1813?
1838. Oh my God.
1813 said what?
Ready, blue. 1813 hot. He's out.
He's calling out his assignment.
That's so good. I love it. Good call, Mikey. I should have been able to pick that up. But here she is, butt-ass naked, by the way. That's why it's blurred out. She's running after him butt-ass naked. Does not pull a Puff Daddy and put a towel on. Kate Patterson reference. And
no towel tuck.
No towel tuck. That's right. He takes off and she takes off butt naked after him. So apparently, after that happened, I don't know what this video is, but yeah, there's them.
Now, now we have an injury on the play. Flag on the fucking
Flag
play.
on the play.
Flag on the fucking play.
Flag on the play. Terrell, count your days.
We're suing you, by the way.
We're suing for the broken foot. And, you know, I liked your teammate more anyway, I must say.
My baby is on crutches now. He's gonna fucking pay.
He's an eagle now, not
We're
a
gonna
bear.
Cassie that nigga's ass.
Oh, damn. I don't know. So, I don't know. I thought there was this Mia Mercy or whatever. Wait, hold on. There's that little headline right there. Let me zoom in on that. Adult worker. Why was that not zooming?
Running out on his coochie bill and allegedly assaulting her.
Terrell has been tricking off for some years now. Client provider history. This is the first and last time he's done something like this. I've never seen him act like this. He choked me, and all I just get out of it, and all just to get out of the room. So, all right, some pretty heavy allegations about all that. We'll see if. So, how does that work? Would she get in trouble for being an escort? And then, even though,
I don't know how
if he choked her, I mean, I guess that's just two crimes, right? Would she have to admit to have
I'm sure she would have had to press charges already or called the cops.
Is that? Could she say that she got raped then, essentially, because it became non-consensual, because the agreement was that it was for sex, and if they did it in a city where sex is for money is legal? What is that a thing? No, I don't. I mean,
how does it become non-consensual? You can't rescind consent.
The consent
after the act is done.
Her consent was based upon the notion she would get paid at the end of it. That's the only reason
she should
agreed.
have collected payment first. Sounds like a bad business person to me.
Bad business deal, but in the eyes of the law, I wonder if that's a thing.
No,
I don't know.
I wouldn't think so. I wouldn't think that rescinds your consent.
All right. Well, 844 hit dump. 844-448-3862. Let me know what you think.
No, but in his case, I hope it is, because fuck the Eagles too.
Hello. Welcome to another Dumb Show. I am another Dumb Show host. Thank you for joining me on issue number 222. So good to have you guys here. Despite all the goofy technical issues that I'm dealing with right now, I am so happy to have you guys all with me. This thing's up and running now, baby. There was just, sorry about the camera not set up. My switcher stopped working at the last minute. Right before we started, and I had no ability to turn on the microphones, but that thing's not working. So, switcher had to get fixed. So I apologize, guys. But we're back, baby. We're up and rolling. Friday night, little surprise show. Wasn't planning on going live, as I mentioned last night, but you know what? Made some okay money DoorDash in this morning. Not as much as I'd like to make. But it was pretty. It was okay. I got enough to get where I could get off the roads and get home and edit some videos, and I was able to. I kind of adjusted my schedule and I knocked out all my DJ stuff for tomorrow's wedding earlier today, and I got it done surprisingly quickly. I apparently had most of their songs in my catalog, so it went through pretty quickly. So I didn't have to like download a bunch of music. So yeah, I'm up. We're running. We're rolling. I got my DJ stuff done, so I decided to go live. Don't forget to hit thumbs up if you've not already hit the thumbs up on tonight's issue. I'd really appreciate it if you did that. Take your thumb out of your ass, hit that thumbs up on your phone, wipe off your thumb in your phone, and then stick your thumb back in your ear. And always make sure you're subscribed to the channel. If you'd like to participate in our live chat here, you need to be subscribed to the channel. So make sure you do that. 10 minutes after you subscribe, you'll have access. And don't forget, you can always download the show as an audio-only podcast through YouTube Music. If you don't want to see my handsome face, my great hair, you can just listen to my great voice. And don't forget to follow the show, X, Instagram, and I guess TikTok too, at Another Dumb Show. And I just mentioned our live chat. That's the League of Dummies here. A big shout out to everybody in the league. We did go live first. I think Hoodie was first twice. So big ups to Hoodie. He's one of our members. He is a Super League of Dummies member. So big up to Hoodie. And I do see he has the Captain Content logo next to his name, which means he's been a member for over a year now. So thank you so much for supporting the show, dude. And I see Jerry also has his Captain Content logo, so or emoji. So thank you very, not emoji, whatever the fuck that thing is, badge, I guess it's called, next to your name. So and also just a reminder, if you're not already a member, please help support the show by going to the Another Dumb Show homepage on YouTube. Just click join, don't kick join, click join, and then pick a tier level to help support the show and keep us up and running. 84. If you don't want to be in the live chat, you can always call into the show. If you're watching on your laptop or your big screen, or if you're watching on your phone, I always say, pull out your iPad, your laptop, your tablet, your big screen, watch the show there. That way you have access to your phone and you can call into the show. 844 hit. If you don't like me and you've ever wanted to punch me, you want to hit me, you can do it right through the phone. 844 hit dumb. 844-448-3862. I do see that we have my main man, Mikey, is with us. A little surprise. I was not expecting to see you. How are you, dude? Good to see you.
Good. Still look like shit, obviously. Feel like shit.
Yeah, wiggle that cord. It sounds a little rough. Is
that wiggle,
no,
wiggle?
No,
wiggle,
we're good now.
Wiggle,
now we're good.
Wiggle.
No, we're good. Sounds perfect. Don't touch a thing. How
All
are you, man? Good to see you. Did you go to work today?
Yeah. A little bit easier day than yesterday.
Really? It wasn't as hot? Because it was fucking hot here today.
Oh,
still.
it was hot today. It was today, to be honest with you. It felt like the hottest day of them all because I was so far like inland, away from water and everything like that.
Yeah.
But today there was like no routine. I was supposed to have today off, but because I ended up getting sick and missing a day earlier in the week or half a day, whatever it was, that I ended up having to fill my schedule up for today. So I just kind of did odds and ends and spent most of the time just fixing stuff as opposed to outside sweating my ball sack off completely.
Well, that's good. You needed a day to kind of recoup after yesterday getting heat stroke or heat exhaustion or whatever it was.
Yeah, whatever the hell that was, dude. That sucked, dude. I sweat through all my clothes when I slept, dude. It was fucking horrible.
Wait, you sweat through your clothes last night while you were sleeping? Did you?
Yeah,
So you had like
sleeping.
You had a fever that broke then?
Dude, dude. I had that. I still was wearing that hoodie. I had my sweatpants on. It's literally as soon as I unplugged my headphones and closed my laptop, I was pretty much out.
Out last night, yeah, because you were falling asleep literally at the end of the show. It's like I was like, oh no. I hope
it just hurt. It wasn't even. No, I did it, and I went back and watched it too. I definitely looked like shit. But I was still very, very lucid and shit, and part of the conversation. So whatever.
Oh yeah, you weren't. Yeah, no, you were fine as far as I was concerned. I could just tell you were running out of gas. I just knew you were tired. I could tell.
Oh, dude, like I texted you today. I drank over a gallon of water yesterday. I pissed at 6 a.m. when I woke up, and I pissed at 9 p.m. when I closed the laptop. That was it. And when I pissed at 9 p.m., it came out like orange soda.
Did you get back to normal? Like with all that, are you back on a normal? Do you like use liquid IV or anything like that? I know you don't like Gatorade, but
I use the powdered Gatorade, and I drink. This is a 40 ounce, right? Yeah, of course it's a 40 ounce. Why else would I have anything else on a 40? But
See?
did I drink like 3 of these of water a day and the other 3 of Gatorade? So it's what? It's 6 and 360 ounces of fluid.
So that's a
Like
lot.
that's got to be. I don't know what that breaks down to gallons or whatever, but
I don't either. It's too much, way too much math for me. All right. Well, I'm glad you're feeling better. Glad to have
yeah, how
you here
late did
tonight.
y'all roll last night?
Honestly, don't know. I don't remember what time it was. Maybe 9:45.
Oh, okay. So you guys didn't
Yeah.
go that much longer because I hopped
Yeah.
off at like 10 after.
Yeah, I just had all those videos that dump out that I wanted to get rid of. So, because not
Yep.
get rid of, I wanted to talk about and play.
Well,
'Cause I
burn
just
through, talk about so we can
Yeah.
restack up more videos.
Exactly right. So we'll probably got a bunch towards the end of the show today. I don't know if today's show will be a whole full 2 hours. We'll see. It all depends on basically how long it takes to go through. I got a lot of stuff. So there was let's see here. Let me find this story here real quick. There's a small town in Arkansas called Fordyce, Arkansas, and in this little small town today, there's a single grocery store. They got like Dollar Generals and Family Dollars to save lots and stuff, but like only one like real legit grocery store, and it's got, I don't know if this is a chain or something, but it's called the Mad Butcher, which is a strange name, and as far as I'm concerned, I understand the butcher part, but just calling it the Mad Butcher, I don't know. I guess that's catchy and memorable, but a little bit weird. Anyway, around 11:38 a.m., police received 911 calls reporting a shooting outside of this grocery store, and things got pretty crazy pretty quickly. I actually have a couple videos of what happened there. This is a far away view of it. Let me just kind of, hold on one second, guys. I'm going to zoom this out here a little bit. All right. Okay, so this is, again, Fordyce, Arkansas, and this happened earlier today outside of the Mad Butcher grocery store. Where are we at here? There we go.
In Fordyce, and there's a shooting going on.
Don't need to hurry back. Gas is cheap there.
What'd you say?
I said gas is cheap there. Fuck, $2.89 a gallon.
No, yeah, you're right. It is cheap there, cheap as fuck. I think there's only like 3,000 or something people that live in this town, so it's a really, really, really small Podunk, Arkansas town. So here we go. Let's continue.
There's somebody lying in the parking lot, shot.
Oh, hey, man.
In Ford,
I got to be honest with you. I'm glad I got the video and I'm glad he stayed, but what a fucking idiot. Get in your car and drive the other way. You hear a bunch of gunshots going off.
That far away, they ain't gonna hit you. You kind of peek and make sure there's somebody standing in front of you so they catch the strike.
What if they start running? You know what I'm saying? What if dude, that would freak me out. I would want nothing to do with that. I would be out of there as soon as I heard the gunshots. See ya, bye. I'm out of here. I do actually have some video of the actual gunman himself at work, and at work. I hate to say it like that. That's awful. But on his spree, here he is right here.
Damn! Oh my God, baby.
So it's a rifle too.
There's somebody over the goddamn
Shotgun.
Mad Butcher parking lot shooting
shotgun.
a goddamn shotgun. They done went in the Mad Butcher shooting motherfuckers.
He trying to shoot the
cops are
police.
out here. Carissa's over in the goddamn dollar.
So there you go. So another mass
Motherfuckers
shooting.
playing duck hunt.
Basically, it was. Sadly, there are 3 people who were killed, several injured. I think 11 people were injured, including 2 police officers outside of this Mad Butcher grocery store.
So why did he do it again? He caught some mad cow disease from some of the beef there or some shit?
Maybe he was inside. He's been fucking around with some bad British beef. There is actually a press conference talks a little bit about more about what happened and the outcome. And we'll see if I haven't seen anything about a motive or anything, but I hate to speculate, but it did look like a white guy, right?
Well, of course. I mean,
Well,
that's
I'm
the
not.
only
I don't
ones.
mean it.
White people are the only ones that can commit mass shootings.
I didn't mean it like that. Um, I was saying more along the lines of because I watched a bunch of interviews and a lot of like B-roll footage of around that town, and it's predominantly black from what I was seeing. It seemed like it. Everybody they were interviewing was black, and the people that were being there were two little girls who were interviewed, and I wasn't able to find the interview online to be able to pull it for you guys, but two little girls were interviewed, and I don't know, maybe early teens. They were waiting in the car, and when they heard the gunshots start going off, and these little black girls, they ducked down and hid, and the dude shot at the car, but he hit the tire, and the tire blew out. Like she said, she could hear the hissing, and then I guess for whatever reason, he just turned and went to another car. So she said, like he
That's
just
crazy
was
shit, man.
yeah, he was going down the line shooting at one car, and then he shot the next car, then shot at theirs instead of shooting in the window because he must have, I don't know, whatever reason, he just decided he didn't want to shoot him.
All because there's a surge in the price of bacon, dude. Crazy asshole.
It's out of control. This inflation. This is obviously Joe Biden's fault. I mean, if we're gonna look for
Of course,
it's clearly Joe Biden's fault. No, but I haven't seen a motive yet. But I wonder if it's if he was targeting black people. I wonder if it's racially motivated, like that one in Buffalo that was kind of, wasn't that a grocery store?
Yeah, that dude was wild too. Yeah, that was a few years ago, 5-6 years ago.
Now I did see. I haven't been able to find it. It's killing me. Yesterday. We played a really good interview that was like could potentially be like interview of the year with the guy. I'm getting some girls or whatever. That guy. I don't know if you remember him.
Yeah.
Outside of another match.
I'm from West Virginia. I ain't coming around here no more.
Yeah, exactly that guy. There was another. I was watching live now on Fox, so I can't even find the interviews. I don't even know where to even look for him. This guy was as gay as the day is long. I mean, wearing like a real short cut off, like crop top shirt, pierced nose, pierced ears, and leaning and talking like this. And not in like a southern drawl gay voice, but like a straight up, yes. And he was saying that he thought it was a copycat. And that's what made me kind of think of that Buffalo one with that shooting. So who knows what the motive is? We'll see if they'll mention anything about that in this press conference here. I may have to scrub forward a little bit because I think they're just kind of bullshit at the beginning. There we go. Why is there no volume? Oh, because
Safety and the director of the Arkansas State Police. We're going to give a brief statement of facts, not answer any questions at this time. First, this situation is secure and it's...
Hold on, let me boost this audio real quick. It's a little low. Hold on one sec. There we go.
Contained. There are no active threats to the community. At approximately 11:38, 911 calls were received that there was an active shooting situation at the Mad Butcher grocery store in Fordyce. Law enforcement responded immediately and exchanged gunfire with a lone suspect. Unfortunately, we can confirm that 11 innocent civilians were shot and 3 of those are deceased. 2 law enforcement officers were injured in the exchange of gunfire. The suspect was also shot and taken into custody.
Oh, I thought they killed him.
The injuries to the officers and the suspect are not considered life-threatening. The remaining civilian injuries range from non-life-threatening to extremely critical. The investigation is in its early stages, and we have no information or no more information that we can release at this time. The Arkansas State Police will be the lead investigative agency, and all media inquiries should be routed through our communications department. We do anticipate a further news release later in the evening.
All right, well,
I've been in constant contact with Governor Sanders.
I don't care. Let's see. Are you going to take any questions?
They were shot. Neither of their injuries are considered to be life-threatening, and we had 1 suspect that was shot. Is in custody. His injuries are also not life-threatening. Just
one
on behalf.
Suspect?
Yeah, the suspect. That's what they said. They have him. He got shot, and he's in custody now. So it'll be interesting to see once they get interviewed. We're going to find maybe we'll actually get a motive and a reason for it, and find out what's going on.
Yeah, it'd be nice. There's a manifesto that they find in his fucking passenger seat and all of his 4chan and.
Well, it's interesting that they didn't kill him. You know what I mean? He didn't get a lot of these guys. They want to do the get off unalived by cops.
Death by cop.
Yeah, that's what they're looking for. So interesting story. We'll have to keep track to see what happened to that dude. Why he did it and what's going to happen to him. I mean, obviously he's going to get put away and sentenced to life or whatever. I'm certain death or whatever. But I don't know. Is Arkansas the place where they did the nitrogen death penalty? You might have been fucked up when we were talking about that, Mikey.
Nitrogen? Oh, never mind. Not nitrous. I was about to say they give you a bunch of balloons and you just go whoa, 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 and die.
It was in Alabama. It was in Alabama. Yeah, no, they used nitro. What is that? Why am I hearing myself? Alabama is one of 3 states that allows nitrogen hypoxia. I think your computer is putting out audio, dude. I'm hearing.
There's
myself.
nothing coming out of my speakers in my audio.
No.
No.
What the hell is?
Because I can hear myself speech zapping too.
That's so strange but it usually stops after.
You want me to reboot?
Yeah, give it a reboot just in case, just to see if something's going on. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on. The link got a little wonky there. I'm not really sure. So, I do see Tyler there. I'm not sure if that's the Tyler who went to go see the Fully Loaded comedy last night with Bert and Tony. If that is you, Tyler, I'd love to get a little a review of it. So if you want to give us a call, 844-HIT-DUMB, 844-448-3862. Or if any of you guys went, even not just Tyler. He sent me, if it's not that Tyler, whatever Tyler, some Tyler, he sent me a video of the Fully Loaded kind of introduction thing happening there. So, oh, you're back. All right, perfect, good stuff. So
I can't wait for Sunday. I cannot wait. Even though they're calling for like thunderstorms and rain and shit.
Oh no! Well, maybe you'll get they'll come out and maybe you won't get the fire and stuff like that because I'm
under the canopy, so I'm not really worried about that. It can rain or do whatever, but if there's any thunder or lightning, then they got to press and cancel. So
I did get a video. Let's see if I can play it here. I
looked at our for sure lineup, and out of all the 16 shows in the 4 weeks that he does it, we have the best, hottest lineup out of every city.
Really? What makes? Yeah. Aren't they? They're not all the same, or they have different people coming on and off?
Yeah, they change it for pretty much every four show little section. They got a couple that are like steady that stay throughout the whole time, but for this 4 to have Whitney and Tony Hinchcliffe is just fucking out of this world.
Here is Tony being introduced last night at the Fully Loaded Festival at Tom Benson Stadium in Canton. This is thanks to Tyler. I appreciate it. Tyler, I got you. I'm about to play it. Here we go. Why is there no audio playing? Computer volume up. Ooh, I don't know if I can play that audio. I might be playing the Ohio State band. That might be a copyright.
No, that was version. The Ohio State music. Of course it would be. Tony's coming out of that.
Now, I got to be honest with you. The music's loud, but the crowd doesn't seem to be really going off the way they should be for Tony. I'd be like, that would be the biggest moment of the night for me. I'd be going berserk.
It might just be hard to catch the audience reaction, like being outdoors because the acoustics or something. Who knows what the pop would be like?
Maybe that could be what it is. But yeah, I mean, I feel like I would be. He was trying to do the OHIO, and they didn't even really seem to be into the OHIO. Like here. All right, a little bit. Okay, second time around, they did do a little bit better with that. So, okay, cool. There we go. All right. That's cool. That's cool. I'm looking forward to the opportunity that I get to see that dude live because it's so funny. When I first started watching that show, I was like, what the fuck is this fucking guy? Who the fuck is he? Who the fuck is he?
He was like unbearable. Like the first 10, 15 episodes, I was like, yo, fuck this host. He's so short-tempered and he's such a prick to these people and he's so entitled. Like I couldn't bear it.
I seriously, because I'd never heard of him before. I had no idea.
Except for hearing him and knowing that he was an opener for Joe Rogan for like 10 years and seeing him on Rogan's podcast every once in a while. It's the only way I knew him.
Never heard of him once before. Nothing. And that's why I was so like, why the fuck do I care what this guy's opinions
this
are?
short little 5'7", very effeminate, talking high, nasally voice fucking dude. Oh my God, yeah.
But
Type of
then
dude you want
once
to slap at the bar.
then you kind of get to know him, and he's one of the funniest people alive. But then he's kind of endearing. Something about him, he's kind of endearing. Kind of like the dude. So, something that was kind of endearing, I guess, but very sad. I don't know if you did you hear about what happened in New York City today?
What happened in New York City today?
There's a
Don't
guy
tell me
who
anything horrible. I'm supposed to be going there in August. It already gives me anxiety going there as it is.
it's a crazy story. There was a guy who worked for I think it's the Department of Transportation.
All right.
Trying to find okay, so there was a Department of Transportation driver driving like a city truck, just like like a big truck with the wheels, and they got the work things attached to the side of it or whatever.
Yeah.
He's driving this truck going through New York City. He makes a turn, and it's a little bit hard to see, but you can kind of see what happens as he goes to make this turn, and like I said, it
cuts the corner a little bit too much, I'm guessing.
Well, just keep your eye on it. And again, I guess I'll give you a warning. This could be potentially considered graphic. It's not really, but it could be considered. Here you go. This guy walking across the street, boom, and he gets hit by the truck. So it kind of freezes at that moment.
Did he really? How the fuck did I? Oh man, Andy, how did you not see him? What?
Mikey, hold on. This story gets even more crazy by the minute.
So you dragged him 15, 20 feet right there.
Mikey,
and that's just the passenger seat.
Mikey, he didn't just drag him. I'm going to show you a video. Again, this one. No, it's blurred. I have to blur this one. Wait till you see this.
Unblurred, please.
You could just search for it on Twitter, and you'll know what to search here in a minute. Because you're going to see here, when the guy hit him, it wasn't just like a standard hit. There was a little bit of something that went down with it.
Poppy, move over. Oh my God, her head is down here, y'all.
I don't know if you can hear her.
I don't even want to zoom.
Let me
Oh my God, her head is down here, y'all.
His head is down here?
I don't even want to zoom in.
Oh no, oh no.
Look at her head. Oh, it's a man. Oh my Jesus. It's a man, y'all.
Can you fucking believe this?
This is fucking crazy. This is a bad day.
And
now
then
this dude's broken down in the middle of the street. Oh my God.
That's the guy who did it, yeah.
God, this is a bad day. He turned that corner and killed that man.
Oh man, sorry dude, you're still going to prison for like 7-8 years.
Wow.
Well, I mean, you think? Even if it's
criminally negligent homicide, for sure.
You go to jail if you accidentally hit somebody with your car. I mean, how do you know?
I'd imagine so, for sure.
Really? Even if you're not drunk or on drugs or anything like that,
it's got to be like 7 to 8 year sentence. He gets out in like 4.
No way to prove that he was distracted or anything like that. And
distracted driving's illegal as well. What could you be doing? Pressing your radio's illegal. On your phone's illegal.
I'm just saying, say there's no proof he was distracted in any way. You still think he's going to go to jail for that?
And the dude walking had the right of way to walk.
Of course, yeah, the pedestrian always has the right of way, so you got to wonder what he was doing when he hit the guy. Maybe he was distracted. But Mikey, the story gets even fucking crazier from there.
Oh, here we go. The plot thickens.
The guy who got hit, now this even makes it even a little bit nuts if you think a movie kind of circumstances. The guy who was killed was a guy named Anthony Conigliario.
Oh, nice
Hey.
Irish lad.
A one-time mafioso known as Tony Cakes, Tony the Dessert Man, and he had a bunch of other names, dessert kind of themed nicknames as well. He was the guy who was hit and killed by the. Oh, why did I do that? I just want the picture. Open image in new pack. He was the one who got run over. So this right here is what was laying in the street. Sorry to laugh and say it
The
like
hair
that,
checks out.
yeah. Now I did see the actual unblurred one, and it is really, really weird. But apparently, one of the police, you're gonna love this fucking line. Apparently, a police source said he spent his life looking over his shoulder, but he forgot to look both ways before crossing the street. Oh, fucking guy. So apparently he's had been living a quiet life by himself in a small little apartment in New York. He's a father of two. So I hate to make fun of the guy, but I do believe that he had actually gotten himself into some trouble at one point in time. Where is the story about it? In 2005, Brooklyn federal prosecutors accused Conigliaro, who toiled for years in the wholesale cake business, selling sweets across the New York City area and running an Italian ice and gelato stand in Little Italy, according to court documents, of being a soldier in the Genovese crime family. He worked as a loan shark. So this guy was out breaking fucking arms and legs.
And he's cleaning the money through the business.
Yeah, and he ended up getting a 4-count indictment for that. Copped a guilty plea to racketeering conspiracy charge, 13-month sentence. He also got in trouble in 1999 for criminal usury. I don't know what that is. Criminal usury.
Use of Siri?
USURY. Usury?
Well, I'm about to Google that real quick.
I did. The illegal action or practice of lending money at unreasonably high rates of interest. Okay, there you go. And he also got in trouble in 2006 in a grand larceny case, which has since been sealed, which means he rolled. His longtime mob lawyer, Matthew Mari, says the man he knew as Tony Cheesecake had successfully moved into only the dessert business after his time in bars.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's been living a quiet life, being an upstanding, productive member of society, and he's paid his dues for his sins.
So Tony the Dessert Man, rest in peace. Isn't that weird, dude? Do you think that's a karma thing? Who knows what he did? How many arms he broke? How many? You know what I'm saying?
On top of that one.
Is it possible? Could it have been a hit?
Run.
Hey, pretty good. No, I know that sounds silly, but it's possible. You never know. That's a weird way to go about doing it. You wait for him to walk across the street. I mean, you have to time that
and you
really
do it
crazy.
In a giant work truck wearing a fucking yellow safety vest and a hard hat. Probably the most inconspicuous thing you could ever do.
Maybe they got something on that guy. Maybe that guy owes money. And they're like, look, here's what you're going to do. You're going to take your fucking truck. You're going to wait. You're going to follow him, go around the block, wait for him across the street. You run his fucking head over.
Been reading articles and stuff like that the mafia and the Italian gangs are kind of having a little bit of a resurgence.
Are they really?
Yeah.
All right. Well, worst time to do this story. Perfect. Love you guys. Love your spaghetti and your robberies. Keep it up, guys. Don't care one bit what you do, actually. Just found it interesting. It was a karma thing. You know what I mean? The guy was a loan shark. He's out there breaking arms, doing things that are very uncomfortable. You know what I mean?
Like helping people in their time of needs. Not a loan shark. He's just simply there for when people need something. It's a stopgap, a payday loan, you know?
Yeah. But if you don't have it, then maybe we break your finger. And then next week, maybe we break your arm. And then the week after, we break your arms and your legs. So
yeah, you can't pay
Mikey,
the fucking...
check the chat real quick. I got to take this call.
Checking the chat. Hi, chat. How you guys doing tonight? Hopefully all your ACs is working and your beers is cold and your bong water is clean. Instead of with the mafioso buddy. Well, yeah, Michael K. If this dude is connected in any type of way, he's not safe wherever he goes. He better figure out a nice little clique to get friends with when he's inside. That would probably be his best bet. Who else is in here? What's up, George? Haven't seen you in a little bit. You gonna call in with some good questions tonight? What else we got going on? By the way, fuck this heat. We wait all winter for this, and to get it, the last few years have been really nice. Like, one day here in the 90s, one day there in the 90s. But this 90 something degree shit every day is for the fucking birds. It really is.
Okay.
Maybe Sleepy Joe is right about. No, he's not.
What I miss? You guys talking heat? Do you think is there some cloud seeding going on or something? And you think that's what's going on with the heat? Is that what I thought? What you were saying? Did I miss that?
No. Michael K said something like, "You better not be worried about." I mean, he's fucked either way. Like, he's gonna go to prison and run into some of these Italian friends or whatever. So he whether he's on the street or not, either way, this dude's got something coming to him.
Well, the karma, right? That's what I'm saying. It just comes around and gets you, these guys. So, what an awful way to die.
And then I just mentioned the heat and how it's been relatively mild for the last 5 years, and to get 4 or 5 days 90 plus in a row is just unheard of.
Mikey, speaking of horrible ways to die, I'm gonna play a video for you real quick that played yesterday. That I think is going to freak you out.
Great, thanks, man. I'm already struggling with the anxiety, getting back on my meds and everything. Just keep shoveling shit on top of it.
All right, well, hold on. Let me take this phone call real quick, and then remind me when I'm done to come to you. All right, come back to freaking you out. Hi, you're on another dumb show. Who's this? Oh, why are we getting an echo?
Hey, I just want to make a.
Jesus Christ, this fucking dork. Jesus
come on,
God,
really? You're doing so well. Speaking of karma,
Mikey,
dude,
real quick,
keep walking streets.
You might have missed the other day. I am his daddy now. I don't know if you know this. He called me on Father's Day.
Oh my God, you went to the bowling alley and met his mom?
No. He called me on Father's Day. He wasn't sure about his. He doesn't know who his real dad is. Yeah, he doesn't know who his real dad is.
Not.
So he's developed such an affinity for me that he decided to call me on Father's Day, and then he called me
sweet
later.
Gesture, though.
Yeah, and then he called me the next day, and I talked for a good, I don't know, probably 20 minutes with him, and he was really crabby, just really upset.
You had a one-on-one conversation with this dude?
Oh yeah, well, I'm his dad now.
Dude,
I'm his dad,
this is the type of behavior that got that dude and Baby Reindeer in trouble. Like, you're inviting the chaos at this point.
Well, I did tell him that when he started to get crabby, I mentioned to him that he might need a snack before bed. So if he wants to, we can get him, I'm sure he would like some fruit snacks. And then he actually asked me, I swear to God, Mikey, my son asked me, what kind? I said, how about Gushers like your mom at the bowling alley? Boom! Yeah, that was I felt good after that one, man. It felt really good. So it just went on, and I never broke. I just was his daddy the whole time. Anytime he spoke.
What was what? He can barely get through a phone call when he calls now. Like, how can he put anything coherent, logical, with any type of intelligence together for 20 fucking minutes?
Kept going, you want to squash this finally and we'll meet and go out for a drink? And I said, honey, I don't want
to squash anything. I want to squabble, bitch.
Well, I said, honey, you know you're not old enough to go to the bar and have a drink with me. I know you see adults doing stuff that you want to do, but you're just not old enough yet. I'm really sorry. That's how it was for nonstop. I never broke, never got angry. Except every once in a while, I would slip in there. Except when your mom sucks dick at the bowling alley, like that. that was the only time I broke. Is I would slip that in there every once in a while, and I probably could do that here now, but it would just be.
Is he calling again?
No, he stopped because he realized now he's listening to me talk about him. He's watching, and then when I'm done, he'll call back or whatever. So
I just don't understand. Like, this dude's got so much energy for bullshit.
Well, Mikey, we figured it out. I'm his daddy. So he.
Oh yeah, I mean that I understand.
Yeah.
So he's obviously got some daddy issues. Father's Day was last weekend. He doesn't really know what's going on.
Exactly. That's why he called me on Father's Day. That's exactly why. So, all right. Now, Mikey, I said I had a video for you that was going to freak you out, and we just talked about the former mobster, who got run over in New York and was decapitated. Probably one of the most horrible ways anybody could go. I mean, just think about it. He probably wasn't dead when that happened. He got hit by that car. It was a slow-moving car. Everything happened really slowly.
But shit, it's got to be like 5 seconds, so it's really not even long enough to like feel the pain or nothing. So I don't think that's that bad of a way to go.
You feel the initial impact of the thud. Then you go down, you're freaking out because you know you're getting run over, and then all of a sudden,
not enough time really to freak out if you get dragged and pulled. I'm guessing that initial shock of getting hit, and by the time you go, ouch, what the fuck, pop, then your head's gone.
Now, the craziest part about that too is how do you think the head got as far away from you? Like, how did it get all the way down the street?
Well, if you look and you go back and look at the head on the ground, you can actually see like a trail of blood where it got dragged.
I missed that.
I'm guessing like he must have just gotten like stuck at like the front end of the vehicle, like the mirror whacked him, and then he eventually just fell, and that front tire must have hit him like perfectly like under the chin.
Okay. Oh, that's great. Well, no, you're gonna have to see it. No, you got to see it. You got to see it. That's why I think this was brutal and terrible. If you see the actual
does it list that guy's name?
I just typed into Twitter. I just typed in NYC decapitation, NYC decapitated. Decapitated in Twitter is where I typed that in, and it was I don't know. If you go to media, it was like you'll see a picture. It looks like a guy walking.
Yeah, it's blurred too.
There's one,
but it is actually, dude.
There's one that's really not. Scroll down
really
a little
weird,
bit more.
but it's actually like you can see the trail of blood from his head, and it actually goes like 7 feet past his head, and it looks like the guy threw it in reverse.
Hold on, now
I got to pull this back up further. That's a lot further away from the corner than I thought from where he initially hit him. That's
what
like
I was
100 yards, dude. That's my God. Hopefully that dude wasn't struggling for that amount of time. Oof.
Well, I didn't even think about that. Jesus Christ! But have you seen the unblurred yet?
Oh, Andy was 86 years old. That dude didn't feel shit.
Have you seen the unblurred yet?
It's like a K.
It's so far from where it actually happened. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Did you see the unblurred?
I'm looking right now. It looks like I haven't gotten the unblurred. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's not like a clean...
Dude, he was like stuck to the grill. And if you look to see where his body was dropped, the head is literally like fucking 40 feet away from where the body is.
That is fucking crazy, dude. That is nuts. What did I think you're seeing a video I might not have seen yet. If you're seeing it like seeing the head in the grill, you actually seeing that?
No, I couldn't see the head in the grill, but I saw like where he gets hit when the guy's making the corner.
Yeah.
For like a car length after that, you can see him like pasted to the front of the vehicle, and then it skips and edits a little bit, obviously. But
yeah. Well, the reason I want you to see the unblurred one is because the guy's, it's not like a clean cut. It's like you see his face is smashed.
Yo, hang on. I've got a Mayfield Heights, Ohio number calling me right now.
Oh, just block. Don't even bother. Don't engage, dude. I'm not. It's my
well,
son.
It could be a customer.
My son has an issue right now, Mikey.
I've got to do it. I can't not answer it.
Go ahead.
Hello, this is Mike.
Hey, Mr. Catalano, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Uncle, you're his uncle. You're his uncle. Hey, hey.
Enjoying what show? It's a little late for my nephew to be playing around like this. So what's good? Really? You called to hang up? What a bitch. Like, you can't even stay on the phone?
He's so bad at this. He's so bad at this. God, he's so bad.
And then that shit, whatever.
Oh, he's so bad at this. It's so funny how bad this guy is at doing this. I'm going to say your name and everybody's going to get upset. Oh, we've only said your name 1,000
Hi,
times.
guys.
Ah.
My name's Mike Catalano. How y'all doing tonight?
Oh my God. Oh my God. You're going to get yourself into trouble, Mikey. I don't know what to do. Unbelievable. What a sad little boy. Anyway, it's like I've been saying, Mikey, I worry about my kids and potential mental illness and potential schizophrenia hitting, and it seems like
Now you really got to worry. You got a fourth kid that's definitely got some mental problems.
It seems like maybe it's starting to manifest at this point. It's very sad. It's a very sad situation to be that sick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially
Now
if you go untreated like that.
Yeah. Back to freaking you out. I mentioned I wanted to freak you out. I have a video here that I think will be comparable to the death that we just talked about with the guy getting decapitated in New York City, being run over. Mikey, what is your worst way that you've said I believe you said this in the past.
Buried alive. Buried alive, buried alive, buried alive, buried alive.
So being buried alive is the worst way to die for you.
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking face down, and all of a sudden a gentleman from above just says, "Watch out," and then the wall just collapsed.
We knew that she had been buried alive. Anything and everything we can do to keep her alive, literally second by second.
Everybody was unbelievable, and it kept me going. I'm never going to be what I was before, but I'm going to be a different me, and I'm a different kind of strong. I owe them my life. I really do.
See Ashley's incredible story of strength and courage. State Health.
Buried, Mikey. And I want to read you some of the details. I know I did this last.
Long and
if you watched last night, too bad. I had to do this with Mikey.
I think you mentioned literally as I was getting closing the laptop, you were like, "Oh shit, I had one more video I needed to show Mikey."
That was it. So this woman, Ashley Piccirilli, nearly died in May of 2021 after she was buried alive at a construction site in Northampton. I don't know where that is. But anyway, she said, if I knew I could have died in that hole, would I have panicked? Maybe. I literally didn't think I could die. She'd just been a week into her new construction job. She's an Air Force veteran when a wall of dirt collapsed on top of her. One of the trench's side walls crumbled, trapped her under thousands of pounds of dirt, about 6 feet deep. Here is a picture of them trying to rescue her. You can get kind of a little bit of an idea. I don't think I showed this last night, but you can get a little bit of an idea of how deep the trench was and, how 6 feet she's buried 6 feet under 6 feet of dirt in that picture, basically. She goes on to say, Mikey, this is the best part. It was when she describes it to be buried alive. She says, at first, it only really felt like when a friend comes and meets you and gives you that bear hug. And it's kind of uncomfortable and you don't really like it. And really, that's all it felt like. She said that...
a nice bear hug. I'm a big hugger, so that wouldn't bother me.
Yeah, we give each other big man hugs all the time. She said, though, she stayed calm. She said, they know where I am. They're coming to get me, so I stayed calm through the whole thing, took very, very small breaths. I couldn't take a big breath. This is the one that really fucked me up. I couldn't take a big breath because there was no room for my lungs to expand because that dirt was packed in.
Oh my God. 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 Oh my God.
And Mikey, this went on for 30 minutes. She was trapped for 30 minutes. Somehow managed to live and breathe in this dirt grave for 30 minutes. She ended up with broken ribs, a collapsed lung, and internal bleeding. In fact, her internal bleeding was so bad she actually almost bled to death. But they ended up saving her life.
30 minutes, I was just about to say, 30 minutes, not that bad. That's manageable. Dude, that 30 minutes had to feel like 36 hours in there, dude. I'm just trying to do the labored breathing thing and just if you can only dude, I go into a full-on panic / anxiety / I'm going to die attack if just my nose is plugged and I can only breathe through my mouth.
Yeah, I have that sleep apnea, so I wake up.
I'm sure I do.
Yeah. Well, do you wake up gasping for air?
I don't do that yet,
Oh,
but
well,
like
you
I said,
will,
I use that sleep recording thing, and it for sure. I mean, I am a fucking dragon when I sleep. Like I feel bad I'm going to be sharing a hotel room with Scrooge when we go to New York City, and everybody, dude, you're fucked.
Ooh,
Like,
I'm going to give Scrooge an assignment to check and see if you stop breathing, because you may not wake up gasping for air, but you might stop breathing and not know it. That's what killed Reggie White, legendary NFL lineman.
You can hear it. You can hear it in the my that sleep app that I use. There's a couple times where it, you know,
Bro, you need. I'm
nothing,
telling you,
and then you go.
oh, dude, go get one of those sleep tests. Get a sleep apnea mask. Might, dude. Because since I lost weight, the sleep apnea really isn't nearly as bad as it was.
Not
It's
as bad. Yeah, and when
it's
I was
more
down to
when
200 pounds, I had no snoring whatsoever.
Yeah.
There was no problems.
In the meantime, it might benefit you to get a CPAP mask and wear one of those fucking flight simulator masks or one of those pilot masks or whatever. And
then I
this
fucking
could
walk
be
around looking like my father, and he's got them fucking elastic bands on his face
Bro.
till fucking noon every day.
But bro, you're going through a lot, and if part of the problem is you're not getting quality sleep, that's a huge problem.
I don't need to keep adding to my list.
This one's there's no medicine in this one though. You know what I mean? This is one
I
that's
know,
actually can be beneficial.
I used to use the excuse, I'm not going to sleep at no fucking sleep study place or anything like that. And now you can do the sleep study at home. They just send you home with the shit and plug it all in.
I didn't know you could do that, but yeah, even going there
Yeah.
wasn't that big of a deal. It was easy. It was no big deal. All right, so speaking of I almost skipped over. I have a quick update here. Do you guys remember? Do you remember Meatball, Mikey?
Meatball? No.
Meatball is from Philadelphia. Meatball, there was I don't know if you guys remember, but there were some riots that were going on in Philadelphia.
Oh my God, the liquor store and shit like that. She was an influencer and yeah.
You remember Meatball. Awesome. Good job. There's been an update on Meatball, and I actually have the video of Meatball, what she did. And just so if you guys didn't hear.
The original one from the riots there?
Yep, if you guys don't remember the video or what we're talking about, here is the video. Meatball is an influencer, whatever, supposedly. And while Meatball went live during a riot and basically incited a riot. Here is Meatball.
Everybody must eat. Everybody must eat. Everybody must eat. Everybody must eat.
I gotta clip that.
Everybody must eat. Everybody must eat. Everybody must eat.
I do need to clip that. I can play that during my eating challenges.
Must eat.
Yeah, for real, that's your motivation.
Rest well, Eddie.
Your walkout music.
Rest well, Eddie.
Yeah, you're right.
Uh-oh, look, here come more people. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
This is fucking chaos, man. This is crazy.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go. Yo, what's up?
So it basically
That's what I'm
just,
talking about. Everybody must eat. Everybody must eat. Everybody must eat. Everybody must eat. What's the next one? Uh-oh, the cops.
Uh-oh.
Look! Where mamas? Mamas, the cops. Oh my God, my sis. Mamas! Mamas! Where's my... Hold on, where's mamas?
Oh, mamas.
Mama,
Where's
come
mamas?
I thought she was about to say, Mamas, where's my kid?
That's she calls her sister mamas for some reason.
Be careful. Get out, man.
All right, so they try to make a quick exit, and unfortunately, it does not. Is your camera going in and out, Mikey?
Yeah, I don't know
It's
why.
weird. Okay.
Oh, there you go. Never mind.
All right. Now it turns into her in the back of the police car.
Back up, bro. No, bro. Let them. Yes. We getting gas. Yo, what are y'all doing? We don't got nothing to do with this. We getting gas.
There you go. So they're not in. I'm sorry. On the way to the back of the police car, I misspoke there. So the reason I'm playing.
We were just watching your live. That's how we found you.
Yeah, seriously. She's actually been sentenced after going to court for this. She was charged with 6 felonies, including burglary, criminal trespassing, conspiracy, criminal mischief, riot with the intent to commit a felony, and criminal use of a communication facility. So they threw the
4 years.
threw the fucking book at her ass. Meatball is 22. Her real name is Dejia Blackwell. Dejia, I don't know how to say it. She was sentenced to 5 years probation and ordered to complete 150 hours of community service on Thursday. So she pled guilty to 2 of the charges: riot with the intent to commit a felony and criminal use of communication facility.
Well, 5 years of probation, no more smoking, drinking, or nothing. So
yeah, that really sucks. That really sucks. There was, what is the... Oh, okay. I guess even during, she can't get enough of being in the news or whatever, but I guess even during her court appearance, she was wearing a necklace that read baddies on it. And when the judge asked her, she replied back and said baddies. And it was a nod to the reality show Baddies Caribbean, which I guess she's made an appearance on. So the judge then went on to say, made a little funny joke and said, "I hope to see you wearing a goodies necklace." So, so she actually tweeted, here is, or posted on Instagram. Meatball says, here we go. Let's see it right here. 5 years on probation, a setup, but it couldn't. Went left. Luckily, my judge was fear respectfully. I'm going to show you all how to walk this off. I got to do what I got to do, and my goal is to stay booked and busy. What fucking language was that?
Stay booked? Keep getting charged? What the fuck?
No, I think that's like saying because she's like an influencer, so she get booked to do, you know, go to a club or some shit like that. I don't even know what she would even do. So
as long as it's within the county, she'll be fine.
She's fucked. She is fucked.
Local influencer.
Yeah, it is crazy though. Just thinking you record something, say a few words, and you end up getting in a lot of trouble for it. Just that simply. Just saying everybody's got to eat, grab the wine, and then streaming it. That's crazy. Mikey, I got something that made me laugh so fucking hard when I saw it earlier.
Ooh,
I died. And it's not something that you would think, like there's nothing dastardly or crazy or anything like that. What is a rule? Now this isn't...
I'm gonna kill this fucking dog next door. I swear to God. I've already yelled at my neighbors twice. And not yelled at them twice, but I've let it be known that it's a problem.
I didn't even know that there was a dog barking. I can't even hear it. Is it only...
Yeah, remember I told you the next door neighbors moved in, and whenever they're not here, the dog just does not stop. It's a bigger German Shepherd type of dog, and it goes in increments of 2 every 10 seconds. Woof, woof. Woof, woof.
Is it
and
doing
it just don't, like hours. Yeah, hours on end. Hours on end.
Oh man, you got to report that to the building or something. That can't.
I already talked to Dana about it. She can't do nothing.
Who's Dana?
My property manager of the whole spot.
What do you mean they can't do nothing about it? If you got a dog that's
what
disturbing people, I'd call animal control. Animals abandoned. They don't leave it water. I would ruin their life.
They don't know any of that or whatever.
I would ruin their life.
They're just gone at work. They're gone to work every day, and the dog just happens to bark whenever they're not here.
Well, speaking of work, Mikey, I do have a story about workplace etiquette.
Here we go. I could definitely let me grab a piece of pen and some paper.
Yours is a little bit interesting. Well, I don't know how much it applies to you because you don't work in an office. I worked in an office for a long time.
With my office people this week, I fucking flipped the fuck out.
Why did you flip out on the office people? What'd they do?
Because I had on what was it, like Tuesday morning or something like that. It wasn't the heat or nothing like that. Like I woke up in like a state of panic, like full on, like sweaty palms, like just full on panic, not anxiety like I normal have, like an actual full blown panic attack. Doesn't happen often, but when I do, it's like debilitating. So I fucking did my first job, everything like that. I called my manager. I was like, "Yo, man, I'm on my way home. Like, I'm in the middle of it right now. I'm having a panic attack." Like they're well aware of my mental issues and shit like that. Ooh, I see what you're doing there.
Highly recommend them,
dude. I tried to 3 milligrams in, and still the same thing. I get the hiccups, and it's horrible.
Dude, I ran out of these the other day, or I forgot them when I was out door dashing.
Oh, big problem.
Well, I like them.
Get them or buy another kid.
So I was like, all right. So I stopped at a place where they usually have them, and they did not have them. So I tried another brand, one that I see in IndyCar racing, Velo.
Okay.
And I also only picked them because they were the only ones that have citrus. Like I don't want wintergreen or coffee or cinnamon or anything weird like that.
Of the other stuff.
I want cinnamon. I want citrus. Because this almost has a little menthol, but it's still citrusy. You know what I mean? It's the like, overriding flavor.
Citrus with a kick.
Yep. And so I buy this Velo thing. I open up the packet, and the little pouches are covered in some weird dust. It was so fucking weird. I have no idea what it was. I don't know if one of the pouches opened,
like split or something. Yeah.
But it made the whole thing just like I took out the pouch and I tried to shake it off and stuff. Now I will say, I like their pouches better. They're longer and flatter, so they fit against your gum better. These are a little thicker.
Yeah, they don't make that little bulge.
Yeah, but they tasted like shit, and they were 7 milligrams, so it was stronger than the 6 that I usually take. Yeah, it was
pack a punch.
Well, what happened was too, I forgot. I hated it so much. I stopped at another place to get a zone, and
yeah,
I spit it out and immediately put in a zone. So I got like 13
milligrams.
Yeah, in about a matter of about 20 minutes, and oh man, I thought I got nauseous at a red light. I almost had. I was getting ready to open my door and throw up. It was that bad. But I let out this big burp, and thankfully that like chilled it out, and I didn't throw up. But
yeah, still regardless. So I told the manager at the time that, yo, dude, I'm having a panic attack. I gotta go home. I'll call you back in a little bit, let you know if I can finish my day. Sometimes it goes away. I was gonna come home, take a Clonidine and a baclofen, some of the shit I take for anxiety. And he had called me back like 30 minutes later. Don't worry about the rest of your day. You're all good. Fast forward to the next day, I'm talking to my homeboy on the phone, and he was like, I heard you couldn't handle the heat yesterday. You had to go home. And I was like, where'd you hear that from? He was like, well, I was training this new girl that we have, and the new girl in the office like was texting her about you. And I was like, what?
Oh boy.
I was like, what's up with this office bullshit? So I called my operations manager, and I was like, yo, just to let you know, if I'm going home sick for whatever reason, and then it's being talked about with other people, and then I'm hearing it from other technicians and shit, that's a violation of my HIPAA.
That's a problem.
And I can go to HR with this shit.
Yeah. I agree. That's not cool. Yeah, so what'd they do?
No, I got all hidden. They had a conversation about, if I don't give a fuck what somebody's going home sick for, they get X amount of sick time during the year. And if somebody's got to go home, then they're just going home. It doesn't need to be explained why. It doesn't need to be discussed why. It doesn't need to be brought up to him.
Yeah, that would really fucking infuriate me. It was kind of, I dealt with that.
I even went back to the new girl in the office that I've never even met yet. She just started like last week, and then the other girl that was training. And when I went back to the office, my operations manager said it's all been taken care of. Don't worry about it.
Don't go yell at him.
Yeah, don't bring it up or whatever. And I went in, and the other girl in the office, that's like my work mother, she's been there for like 10 years. She was like, how you feeling today? I was like, I'm feeling a lot better. I was like, because that heat obviously beat me up yesterday, And the other girl didn't say nothing. And I was like, yeah, some people just like texting and talking shit like they're in high school.
You couldn't let it go, huh?
She was like, Oh yeah, no, my work mom was like, I don't even know what you're talking about. And I was like, I know you know what I'm talking about because there was an office-wide meeting about that shit this morning. And what it boils down to is if you don't know me, keep my fucking name out your mouth. But I didn't like swear or anything like that. I said it in the most professional, blunt way possible in the office.
Right. Well, that's good. Professional, blunt way.
Yeah, I hold the cussing and the angry Italian talk and everything like that, and I turn it real white and like Pittsford, like hoity-toity.
Okay, that's okay. I was gonna say you suburbed it for him, huh?
Yeah, it's a couple octaves higher. It's more of a "Can I speak to your manager now?" type of voice rather than the other one.
All right. Well, back to workplace etiquette on my end.
Yeah, here we go.
This story is great, and it actually involves the hens clucking at work. Actually, now if you look, I'm going to show you a picture, Mikey, and you
And
tell
fucking
me.
at work, you mean like girls spilling tea?
Well, just
Doing what
they
they
could
do
be
best,
catty.
gossiping and
They could
talking
be a little
shit.
bit more being catty, I would say.
Yeah.
But I would argue that this has nothing to do with females or cattiness. I would argue that this could apply for any of the male people in fact, definitely should apply to the men in an office. And I don't believe. Well, we'll get back to it. But here is a diagram that was sent out in an email by a woman. Whoops, sorry. Hold on one second. I'm zooming the wrong way. Whoa. What happened here? Why did it do that?
Oh, hell yeah. I love this. This is bathroom etiquette, baby.
Exactly right. Now, this woman, her name is Mary Beth Mayfair. Mary Beth Mayfair. She took to Mumsnet recently. I don't know what the fuck Mumsnet is. I'm assuming it's some sort of blog for women or what are moms to talk about stuff, but this has nothing to do with moms. She wanted to know what the best practice is when visiting the shared toilets at work. Armed with a diagram.
Shared toilets meaning like it's a male-female type bathroom, or it's just an open bathroom for like all the females?
Open bathroom for all the females, meaning not an individual bathroom. You got stalls next to each other. And then you can see here, what's labeled here, we have stall A, stall B, stall C. We have the sinks, and we have the door in and out. So that makes a lot of sense, right? Well,
yeah.
She got so upset about somebody in the office that she needed to send out a company-wide email. And I'm just going to go full screen on, oops, wrong one. She says, Mary Beth Mayfair sends out an email, says, female toilets in work. As per diagram, AIBU. What does that mean?
I have no idea, but I love that it's yesterday at 10:49.
Oh, I got it. Am I being unreasonable that C is the correct choice of cubicle, assuming all cubicles are empty upon entry? Now, they must use the word. This isn't Britain, so cubicle will replace with the word stall. So,
stall, yeah.
Am I being unreasonable that C is the correct choice of stall, assuming all stalls are empty upon entry? So let's go back to the diagram. If you walk in the door, if everything's empty, do you go to C, Mikey?
I'm inspecting each one. If all three are open, I'm looking for cleanliness, shit on the floor, spray on the toilet seat. I'm inspecting all three, but B is my last option. I'm not going to be the guy that jumps into the middle one first and spoil it for everybody else.
So your choices are between A and
either A or C.
Now, with A's proximity to the door, I would do the same thing you're saying, but with A's proximity to the door,
C would be my first choice.
C is first choice. I agree. Okay, cool. So we can agree on that. So let's go back to the email.
Yeah, in case somebody comes in to murder somebody, they can pick A or B and kill them first while I'm still shitting.
Oh, my reason is because I don't want my shit. I want my shitter, my stinky shit, to be as far away from the door as possible. That's why I want.
Well, I don't care I don't care. Like, that's my stinky ass shit. Like, I mean, you guys know I don't shit. I don't shit in public, anyways. I'd rather shart my pants and.
But we're in a. You have to. You went back to the office. You're stuck there. You got to shit. You can't get in your van. You're gonna shit your pants. You have to. This is what you're left with now. So, Now she goes on to say, I was just in cubicle C and someone entered moments behind me and went into B. I think that's madness and can't fathom why, out of the 2 remaining cubicles available, you'd opt to go into the one right next to someone. Curious to know if others would have done the same. I believe that statistically, A is apparently the cleanest cubicle due to it being used least. What's Yabu? Yabu. What the fuck does Yabu meaning?
Maybe.
You are being unreasonable. I believe that statistic. Here it is. You are being unreasonable. B is a good cubicle choice. I guess she's trying to say with the colon here. All right. So you are being unreasonable if you think B is a good cubicle choice. I like to be in the middle of things, like you mentioned. No.
Then you are not being unreasonable, and B is madness and should only be selected A and C or otherwise engaged. Okay.
I agree with this. Now, she's 100% right. Now, is she in the right for sending this around to the fucking office? Like actually drafting this email and fucking just going off and just being like, look, we need some bathroom etiquette here. Because I'm going to be honest with you, I did this at the Break Bad place. I didn't send an actual email out, but we had a shared...
made a big deal out of it?
Well, we had a shared...
You put like a sticky on the door or something?
We had a shared bathroom right next to my office, which for whatever reason everybody came to next to mine to use. And I would go in there, and they would every time. And I was there all day. I drank a lot of coffee. It's right next to me. I take shits in there. That's where I take my shits. I kept going in there and having to clean the seat because there was piss all over it. Finally, I put up a sign. I printed out this big ass sign, bold red writing, and said, grown men lift the seat and piss into the toilet, not all over the seat. Stop pissing on the seat.
I ain't lifting the seat in a public restroom.
You gotta use your foot. You gotta use your foot. You just use your foot. That's all
I
there
ain't
is
even
to it.
touching that.
Use your foot.
Nope.
So, well, fuck
I
you
don't
then.
even. I don't even use my foot to hit the flush button, bro.
I gotta be honest with you. Depending on the bathroom, like if I'm door dashing and I'm out taking a leak in a restaurant or a gas station or some shit, I don't touch that shit either. I do lift it with my foot, but if it looks like the floor might be slippery and I'm gonna fall doing that move, I just take a huge piss.
Yeah, just gone.
In a bathroom, in a gas station bathroom, you don't want that. You don't want that. That's fucking awful, man. It's disgusting.
Nightmare shit.
All right, Mikey, we played the video earlier of a guy getting his head chopped off in a decapitation in New York City. Everybody has seen the famous footage of JFK being almost decapitated
back to the left.
Back to the left. Yeah, over and over again. It's you know, he doesn't get his whole head blown off, but the top half of it gets blown off. I mean, let's not mince words about it. It's pretty awful, horrible. You think he felt the thing? You think he anything? What are you calling someone? Are you worried about the chat?
No, I was just looking at the chat. Again.
Don't worry about that. I'll handle that. In the meantime, JFK's.
Do I think he felt that or anything like that?
Yeah. Do you think he experienced anything? No.
No, lights just went out.
Okay, I kind of agree with that one. It was boom, boom, done. He's dead before
Especially
the second
he got shot from somebody in the front seat.
Yeah, I mean he was dead before. Oh, you think somebody in the front seat shot him?
That's one of the little conspiracies, isn't it? That one of the dudes in the front seat popped him.
I don't think I've heard that one. I don't think I'm familiar with that one, to be honest with you. I don't know
Regardless, the government killed the man.
Well, it's funny that you mention that because today, former President Donald Trump was on a podcast called the All In Podcast, and they actually talked about his time as president and the JFK assassination and information about
state secrets that he has that he can't tell.
Well, let's hear him talk about it. Here's Donald Trump on the All In Podcast talking about JFK.
In the 2016 election, you said the first thing or one of the things you wanted to do was release the JFK file. And then you said later, I saw it and I wasn't really ready to do it. And then I saw a clip where you changed your mind and you said, I think we're ready to see this file. And I'm just curious.
What's in it?
What? No,
Tell us right now.
What happened? Like what?
Yeah, good.
I actually did do it. I released a lot, as you know. But when it came to the whole thing, I was hit by some people that worked for me that are great people that you would respect. And they asked me not to do it. And I'm saying, why? Tell me why. And they said, sir, I think it needs a little more time. And I released a lot, but I said, if they feel so strongly, I respect the people and would have done that again. But this time, I'm just going to do it.
RFK says the CIA killed his uncle. Do you believe that?
Well, this wasn't CIA.
I don't know if you heard that. He said this time.
Have done that again. But this time, I'm just going to do it.
RFK.
So he's saying this time, he's going to release all the whatever he knows. He's going to let it rip. So
good. Let the JFK shit rip. Let me hear about UAPs and UFOs in Area 51 right away. Like, please.
Does he realize that? I mean, he must realize that stupid things like that will put him over the top. I hate to sound like that, but it would.
Rather than like be like, we're gonna make marijuana a Schedule 3 instead of a Schedule 1 drug. That ain't gonna get you the votes. Go out there and be like, yo, I'm gonna tell you the real deal about Roswell and all these alien sightings.
Yes.
I'm gonna let you know what happened with JFK. Like, I'm gonna let you in on the juice.
Draining the swamp, like he said before. He's
Yes,
gonna actually
please.
drain it. All right, so let's pick back up with this guy talking about RFK's assassination, or RFK Jr. talking about his father's assassination.
I'm just going to do it.
RFK says the CIA killed his uncle. Do you believe that?
Well, this wasn't CIA that asked me, but I think CIA was probably behind it. But they didn't.
Whoa.
They would have preferred that I not.
I haven't watched this yet, other than the first 2 seconds. Hold on a sec. That's a major allegation.
But they didn't. They would have preferred that I not release the rest of it. So
wait, what happened? Did I not go back far enough?
Do you believe that?
Well, this wasn't CIA that asked me, but I think CIA was probably behind it. But they didn't. They would have preferred that I not release the rest of it. So we did give quite a bit. It's going to be done early on. A lot of people want to see that. And whatever it may say, I won't say. I sort of have an idea. But whatever it is, it'll be very interesting for people to see. And we're going to have to learn from it.
Promise us you'll come back again, Mr.
You know,
President.
there are
This has been a
other
great
things
hour.
we're going to release, too. We're going to release
Oh, really? What else do you got?
We'll talk to you about it off camera.
Aliens?
By the way, I generally speaking, and there are reasons not to release certain things, obviously, but I generally, it's transparency, and I think it's important that we release that. And there are other things, too. There are other things that you know about. But people, more than anything else, they want the JFK files. We're going to release that immediately.
Nice. You're speaking my language here.
The difference in
I know exactly what you're going to say.
lucid and being able to be a conversationalist and tease and like, dude, how are these motherfuckers going to debate? How?
It's indisputable. I saw somebody today actually say that if Joe Biden does terrible in this debate, that
They're going to pull him.
They will actually pull him. They think that's what
I
possibly
think
could
this
happen.
is. I was reading some things that this is all part of their plan to let him go out there, and then afterwards he says, "I medically can't do it anymore." I'd also just read a quote that said that Biden had said, "If Trump wasn't running again, I wouldn't be running again."
Oh, that's like a Democratic, like a talking
Or Republican,
point.
like clickbait.
Yeah, it's a talking point for like Democrats to be like, yeah, he's fighting against Trump, and we hate Trump, so Joe's our guy. You know what I mean? That's the little rally
You got
cry
to do
there.
a live watch party or something for that June 27th debate, dude.
Oh, I'm all planning on it. I plan on watching that, doing that
I am
for sure.
so ready for
I can't
that.
wait. I heard somebody mention that I think it might have been Chris Cuomo on News Nation mentioning that he was worried that it was going to devolve into what I was hoping would happen with old Joe Biden and be like, listen, I'll take you out back and I'll kick your ass. They're worried that it will devolve into that. Like it's going to be like, I'll kick your ass. No, I'll kick your ass. which would be hilarious if that fucking happened.
I just can't wait to see Joe Biden to have to like think and put thoughts together. And even if there's somebody like talking to him in his ear, to be able to relay, like, there's no way this man is going to be able to keep it together.
CYX brings up a good point, Mikey. We might just be suckers. He said, Trump, going back to Trump said he'd release it the first time around and didn't. Why do people believe his lies? We are kind of suckers. He did kind of. She's got a good point.
A bunch of stuff like
but nothing like the CIA was behind it, and here's why, and what the situation, was to, keep the Vietnam War.
This time he's got
the
nothing
Vietnam
to lose.
War.
This time he's going to try to be president and stay president for the rest of his life. So
I don't like that.
Let's go.
I don't like that at all. I don't like that one bit. You like that?
I don't want anybody other than him. Yeah, fuck that. I don't trust anybody.
You would. So you want a dictator?
Yeah, let him chill for the next 7-8 years. That's cool.
You're joking, right? You please tell me you're joking.
I'm all right with him chilling for like the next 7-8 years. I don't need him for like 10 or nothing like that. The guy's obviously not going to be,
no, you get
lucid at 88 years old.
You get 8 years. That's it. That's it. You're done. You
get 8 years in a row. He already got his first 4, and now he's going to have a second 8.
And be done. That's what I'm saying, though. Like, after 4 will be his second 8, or his
4,
second 4.
And then a second 8.
Now you want a third 4?
He can double up. Yeah, third term. Yeah.
He'll be 90 years old by then. And then we'll be dealing with the same shit.
90-year-old Trump still fucking verbally runs circles around a 72-year-old Joe Biden.
Yeah, I know, but I think I would much rather get some new blood in there at that point. You know what I mean? Like we need somebody.
Your option is going to be Gavin fucking Newsom.
Well, that would be terrible because of what he's done to California, and just if you.
It's the next in line.
Well, we'll see what happens with all of it. He might be the one that ends up getting put there if Joe doesn't do well in the debate. But speaking of Trump and Joe Biden and Trump's. Well, I guess we didn't bring up any of his. Well, maybe his lying is an issue, but the biggest issue he had was lying about Stormy Daniels. It's cost him 34 felonies, essentially. Well, Stormy Daniels has tried to piggyback on the success of that, and she's taken
releasing a book, or
even better, Mikey. She has taken to the stage. She is now going to be doing stand-up comedy, and here is her first attempt at stand-up. I don't know what this song is, so I can't play it. So it's like a highlight reel of Stormy. This is at Always Lounge and Cabaret in New Orleans, by the way.
Like, people are actually standing and clapping for this bitch.
It's pretty surprising.
How fucked up is it that a lot of people think this is the most dangerous city in the country? And for me, it's the first time I've been outside without a bulletproof vest in 3 months.
So there you go. Yeah. That was it. So that was the one joke they had, and that was all I got. So, hey, you got to start somewhere if you're going to get on stage and do that. But
Kill Tony.
Yeah,
Bitch, go to Kill Tony. Run your 60 seconds in front of all them.
Oh, they would chew her up and spit her out. They're all Trumpers, so they would chew her up and spit her out.
I don't know if they're all Trumpers anymore. I think Tony's more of an RFK guy.
Yeah, well, they're all non-Biden and probably.
They're anything other than Democrat.
So, let's see here. Alexander says, going back to the debate, I'm excited for the debate. I don't know if I should make popcorn or pour my strongest whiskey to get through it. Both. Eat some pop, enjoy yourself. Why not? Tyler says, I'll need whatever Mikey's having to get through this debate. CYX says, yes, Dom, they want him to be in office forever, which I think is absolutely insane. Even if you want him in right now, which I feel like I'm leaning towards possibly wanting him in more than Biden because I just am having a problem with Biden's cognition. And I know you're going to say Trump has his gaffes too. Gaffes and cognitive impairment are two different things. So, but I don't want him in office forever. That's awful. I will if he tries to stay in office after the 4 years, I will be at the Capitol on whatever next January 6th will be. Hey, get away from the camera. Protesting that, because that's not how we do it here. That's the difference between us and every other country. Is we have a peaceful transition of power. That's literally what separates us from.
That's the way it's supposed to be. But I mean, what was peaceful about the last transition or the transition before that?
Well, the one before, I don't remember anything before that when Trump, other than the girls coming out in their peaceful protests with their pussy hats
and yelling.
That's protesting. That's there's nothing wrong with that. They didn't break into our Capitol.
Saying that it was Russian collusion. Oh my God! Break into the Capitol and allowed in by the Capitol for a photo op.
I will never agree with you on this one. I think you're crazy. While I agree, there were probably
come on in.
rousers
Let's
there.
get some pictures of you guys. Come on in.
I will never buy that one. I will never be on board with you on that one. I'm with you on the Biden stuff, but I'm not feeling you on that one. For sure. Let's see here. What else do I got here? Oh, I talked about Chris Cuomo here. And you know this fucking guy?
Douchebag.
He's such and I have like a love-hate relationship with this dude for some reason. Sometimes I like him a lot. And then other times I really just can't stand him. And in this case right here, in this next clip, I really can't fucking stand him. He was on TMZ interviewed about the Justin Timberlake DUI or DWI, whatever the fuck it is. And he commented on the Justin Timberlake arrest and then the media coverage of it, which for this guy to fucking talk about media coverage of stuff is insane to me. So you'll love this, Mikey. Check this out. Thanks, TMZ.
I know you live in the area where Justin got arrested, so make the case that the media should not be covering this.
Look, you can't tell them not to cover it, but I think it's the degree, the duration, the depth, and to be very clear, I live outside Sag Harbor in New York where this is. Good police force. They do the job well. We love them here. Justin Timberlake is not the first person to get pulled over for this, and we don't cover DUIs. So why with Justin Timberlake? Because he's a celebrity. Okay, I get it. But why was my town flooded with
DUIs get covered all the time. People get, especially if there's an accident, like, something goes.
Celebrities and stuff like that. Somebody like that big,
but even
name, absolutely do.
Even regular news, they cover they don't cover every DUI. They couldn't do that. That would be the whole show. But if there's a DUI with an accident or some sort of related DUI situation, they report that it was a DUI related incident for sure. So strike one, Chris. Oh, wrong button. My bad. Hold on. Back that up a second. Hold on.
Timberlake? Because he's a celebrity. Okay, I get it. But why was my town flooded with media? Did he hit somebody? Did he almost hit somebody? No. Do we even know that he did it? No. Is it weird that he didn't take the breathalyzer? No. He is getting a lot of attention, and I believe there's bad reason.
Real quick. In New York, and I believe in Ohio, if you don't take a breathalyzer, you automatically lose your license
automatically suspended license for a year.
A year? Okay, because I think it's 18 months here. Okay.
For it, I believe that it's evidence of our addiction to grievance and our addiction to negativity, and we don't really care about DUI. Of course, it matters. Of course, you shouldn't drink and drive. Everybody knows that. You don't need Justin Timberlake to admit it. But I just felt it was a reflection of that. And then I saw it in the echo of Travis Scott's coverage, which is nothing like Timberlake's. And Travis Scott is a big deal. You could argue he's an even bigger deal.
If I understand.
Travis, do you remember what Travis Scott got arrested for? I completely actually glossed over that story.
They talk about Travis Scott getting arrested, or they talk about Travis Scott, Astro World, and other people getting trampled?
His arrest the other day. He got arrested the other day.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he got arrested for disorderly conduct and public intoxication. I think he got into a little scuffle too, or something like that, or trespassing. I'm sorry, intoxication and trespassing is what he got. And then what does he do? What does he do after that, Mikey? What would any smart anybody sorry, this is making me laugh too hard. What would any smart person do at this day and age if you get yourself arrested?
For like public detox or something?
For
like
anything. Why not? If the most famous person, arguably the most famous person in the world, got arrested and decided that they were going to profit off of it, why wouldn't this guy put his face mugshot on a T-shirt and sell that? So apparently he sold a shitload of T-shirts.
Trump did it and made a fucking bunch of money too.
That's what I'm saying. It's pretty funny actually that he did that. He followed. Yeah, that's the headline right here. Travis Scott follows Trump's lead with mugshot stunt. I wonder how many. If it says how many shirts he sold or whatever. I know Trump made a shitload of money, millions of dollars for his campaign efforts using the Trump mugshot. Which shit, we might as well show it anyway while we're here. By the way, I forgot to mention, if Trump does release the JFK files, this is what I'm going to be like.
I would get you a MAGA hat.
I don't know if I can go that far. There he is. There's our former president and likely future president. Anyway, where did I leave off? What was I even talking about at this point? We were talking about, Chris was talking about
DWI,
Travis.
Chris Cuomo, DWI, yep.
All right, let's back it up a little bit and we'll catch up with that.
God is a big deal. You could argue he's an even bigger deal.
If I understand what you're saying, is that we focused way more attention on Justin than Travis. They did very different things because I think getting behind the wheel is fundamentally different.
100%.
Good point. Very good point.
My pushback would be, I don't think that the difference is because DUI is taken so seriously by the media. I don't believe that.
True.
I don't think we see any proof of that. I think it's just a gotcha. And I think Justin Timberlake is somebody where there's more, if not appetite, there's more upside to taking him down. What I don't think this is a race play. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that Travis Scott, it's not new to see him in controversy. We have to start policing our inclinations better. I think when you look around at what's going on right now, it's all related. This addiction to grievance, how divided we are, our battle to the bottom in politics, everything about who is worse. And I just think you got to check yourself everywhere. You know, it's kind of like when you're trying to lose weight, you have to kind of look at your habits everywhere to see where you're off track. And I believe that how we cover celebrities is part of basically just a culture of attacking each other.
He drove drunk and he's a celebrity and could get a Uber, could pay for a driver, could have, I don't care. He ran a stop sign. What if another car was
ran a stop sign,
allegedly ran a stop sign?
And then he tried to get out of the ticket by name dropping and saying, "Oh, this is going to ruin my tour."
I did hear that. Now, I didn't mention that yesterday. That headline came out yesterday that he said to the cop that this is going to ruin the tour. And then the cop said, "What tour?" Yeah. And he said, "The world." He said, "The world tour," which means In Sync. I think if they were going to go on a tour.
No, Justin Timberlake just dropped that album a couple months ago, and he's got a world tour in the works, but it's not selling well. It's not doing well. His album isn't doing well. This whole tour isn't doing well. So he's drinking his life away.
Yeah, his new song sucked. It was not that good. I was so excited because usually you can make some good, fun songs. Like, they're not bangers,
yeah, 20
really.
years ago.
Right, but like even like Can't Stop the Feeling is a good. I'm thinking as a DJ, people like that song. It's good for early on in an event when there's kids or parents, old people out there or whatever, that kind of shit. By the way, speaking of DJing, I figured something out today that I can't believe I didn't think of earlier. I used AI to help cultivate a playlist based on artists and must plays from my next wedding. And while
so you like what, input all the songs that they want as like their must play and everything like that, and then you let AI generate what would be like the best mix for putting them all together?
No. I said, give me some additional songs. I said, create a wedding playlist based on these songs using similar artists for, something along those lines. And it riffed out this huge list. Now, I'm going to say 9 out of 10 of them I was already going to play that I already would have picked.
Right.
And then there were just a few other ones little peppered in there. I was like, oh, those, for those artists, that actually might be pretty good. Maybe I wasn't, this might be a better song for that artist. And it was fucking great. I couldn't believe it. And then I went ham trying to I was like, put together a playlist for millennials, Gen Xers, and baby boomers. And it just fucking...
And it made this like crisscross, like nice little mix up.
Well, it didn't blend them. It laid it out for each different generation. Songs that each generation would like. And again, same thing. Most songs I would already play. So I'm on the right track here, which made me feel real good, actually. So that was pretty fucking cool. I couldn't believe when I figured that out, that I hadn't thought of that sooner. Because it allows me, because I know artists, I know songs, but I don't know. I usually know the big 2 songs by artists. You know what I mean? Because I don't need to go.
Yeah,
I'm not usually
a lot of like the deeper cuts and stuff like that.
That, and I also usually try not to repeat artists a lot. You know what I mean? Like I'm not going to play 5 Taylor Swift songs. You might get 2. You know what I'm saying? But like, this actually gave me some more options where if I wanted to pepper in some other Taylor Swift, or she says, hey, can you play some more Taylor Swift or The Bride or whatever, it just gives me some more options that I may not have thought of. And it's really good for, like, I don't really know the artist, the Bleachers, real well. And it gave me it gave me some of their like big songs, and then I was able to listen to the ones that I thought would be good to play. And then I went even further and said, all right, based on this playlist, which Bleacher songs would be good to play in this? And it fucking gave me a heads up. So
nice. So a nice little tool to add to your repertoire.
I was blown away by it. And it would help. It would be great on the fly too, because every once in a while I get in a like brain freeze where it's funny, B1 and I were talking about earlier today, because sometimes I'll be like, hey, what's a good country dance song? Like if I just am kind of in a brain freeze with something I can't think of. She then says that she has the same thing happen, where she starts going like, oh my God, what's country music? I've never heard of music. What's music, period? You know what I mean?
Panic.
Just
you
blanks.
Can't even like think of a song. Just like when we just did that cognitive test, and you're like, think of all the words that start with F. Like there's so many of them, but my brain just went whoop.
Exactly. That was fun, by the way. Good job on that, man. I really had a good time that night. That was a lot of fun.
Well, I had a blast doing that, man.
I did find a video after Justin Timberlake got arrested. People started posting videos of this dude all fucked up. Here's him. Now you tell me if you allegedly all fucked up. You tell me if you think he's wasted. And actually can't play the audio because it's him performing a song. But you tell me if you think I play a second of it or two. If you think that he's wasted. I can't wait to see
the body cam footage, because it's New York State. It's going to be released at some point.
I saw a thing today saying that it won't be released for some reason. I didn't go into the dive into it.
It's not released yet because it's still under investigation or an open investigation. But the Freedom of Information Act, there's no way they will not. They have to release it.
Okay. All right. Well, here he is. You tell me if you think he looks wasted here performing live at, I believe this is one of his concerts. Now they're saying
his eyes are low.
Exactly. Look at that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
He is fucking.
Oh, homie's hitting the sauce.
He is coked out of his mind, I think, in that one. His eyeballs are bugging out of his fucking head, and that's my opinion. I don't fucking know, but I mean, Jesus Christ! Look at those fucking eyes. Look at that.
Could be. I don't see. No, you can see a lot of blue there. You'd see mostly all black, but dude, those dark red rings and the purple around his eyes is all I'm thinking of. This dude is on the sauce. He's got the rosacea on his ears too. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's looking rough here.
Yeah, dude, he looked really rough in that fucking his picture there.
His mugshot, yeah. He even even the way he's moving, the red
rings around his eyes, just
the way he's moving, he even just looks kind of, in my opinion, looks kind of, I don't know, not like JT. JT's kind of smooth. He's kind of herky jerky. You know?
Yeah, he looks shot.
Yeah, he fucking lit.
Who's
right there.
that?
I don't know. I didn't see. She wasn't bad though, huh?
That backup dancer was looking cute though, huh?
Yeah, I don't know about the face, but
no, never mind.
Yeah.
I was looking at the little V going down.
That's
That
hot,
did
dude.
not look
You like a good set of hips, man? I love hips. Hips are so hot. Oh my god. I'll get mad if I show off more. I think I pissed off B1 the other day when I was talking about some Instagram models, and then the one that was on that fucking show that I said I don't. You might not have been here, but I was like, yeah.
Is that the clip you posted of that reality show of the dude that was popping shit to all the contestants?
No, that was good though, right? Wasn't that funny? Did you watch that?
Yeah.
That guy was great. That reminded me of you.
That guy reminded me of Kevin Samuels.
He reminded me of
My
you.
hero.
I could see you doing something like that. Some girl starts popping fly, and you just roast her and be like, "You got fucking hairy ass arms, bitch. You wouldn't even have a chance."
Oh.
No, what was I talking about? I forgot what I was even talking about now. Shit.
Hips. You might have pissed off B1 the other day.
Yeah.
About something.
I played a clip of a show that's on Tubi that is, it's a reality show about OnlyFans models, and this girl I follow on Instagram happens to be one of the stars of this show. And I mentioned that, and I don't know, I just kind of got a weird vibe from her that it irritated her. I don't know. Maybe, I think I just kind of picked it up through the vibrations of the universe. I don't know that I even necessarily, she even said anything. But having said that,
you just got the vibe, the unspoken word of all that shit.
Yeah. Having said that, I really I got a great thing to show you. Mikey, you like Heidi Klum?
I do like Heidi Klum.
Yeah, I like Heidi Klum too. Heidi Klum arguably has one of the best sets of boobs on the planet, in my opinion. And I'm a boob guy, so
Can't
I
remember.
know.
You can show me real quick and remind me.
Well, Mikey, she just happened to be on Hot Ones today or the other day. You know, the show where they get interviewed eating hot sauce and hot wings.
Yeah, I just saw Shane on that last week.
Did he do that last? Oh, I got to go back and watch that then.
Yeah, and then and then he talked about it a little bit afterwards.
Don't tell me. Say it.
Nothing that you'll see. This was an interview afterwards.
Speaking of Shane, by the way, B1 played me a hilarious interview of him talking about trying to wrestle Joe Rogan and getting tapped out by Joe. Did you see that clip? With his fucking
absolutely.
foot,
After one
foot
of the
on his
Protect Our
throat.
Parks.
Oh my god, dude! I was dying when I saw that video. It was fucking hilarious. But anyway, back to Heidi Klum. She was on Hot Ones doing an interview, and this is probably the best episode of Hot Ones I've ever seen. I don't know if I can play. I probably let me mute it here for a sec. Yeah, I don't know what this is. All right, so here the Scoville level, 135,600, which is outrageous.
I thought buttermilk would do the trick. Let's see.
Doesn't help at all. Now I'm getting kind of a weightlessness feeling in my head.
You know what'd you say? Hold on, what'd you say?
I said that milk looks so thick because it's buttermilk. Dude, like, what the fuck?
You ever drank raw, like straight buttermilk?
No.
Why
would I do that?
It's so sour. It's so fucking gross, dude. It's terrible. It's terrible.
Oh, thank you.
You know, I'm kind of tripping almost a little bit.
I'm getting hot.
Yeah. Whoa. Whoa!
Yeah, there you go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's still perfect.
Best issue.
Now I'm getting hot too, Heidi.
Wait a minute.
Those pits are nice.
Please spill it down your chest.
But Laura Compton might have a rack that's
What'd you say?
comparable to that. The girl that does First Date podcast on Tom Segura's network, Laura Compton, she always wears stuff like that, and her tits are out in every episode, and she is a smoke show.
Laura Compton. Here's Laura Compton. All right, let's go to this real quick. Let's pull her up. Where'd it go? I just had it. Why did it not work?
Yeah, that's not a podcast I listen to, but I watch that every week for sure. It's only 30-minute episodes, but god damn.
I'm trying to find a shot with some hoots. There's like no hooter pictures. All right, hold on one sec. There we go. She UFC? She's a UFC ring girl?
No.
Says she was.
She's a podcaster. She could have been at some point. She's a podcaster and a stand-up comedian. Used to be an All-American gymnast. Nope, that's not the one I'm talking. Oh my God, unless that's a long time ago. She's a lot thicker now.
I think that's her, dude.
It is, but she looks a lot better now than she did then. Yeah, there's my girl.
That's a nice
Woo!
rack. Congratulations to her.
God
Yes, she has a great
damn.
rack. I'll give her that. She does have a nice set. Now those boobs just confused me about the other boobs. Oh shit! I just realized my weed delivery's here. We gotta wrap up. My weed's here. We gotta wrap up.
We're ending early. All right.
Yeah.
Love you,
Are we
bye.
gonna, we've been rolling. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Let's take Mikey. Take over the
Take a
chat
break.
for a sec. Take over the chat for a sec.
Okay. We can do that. Now I can actually look at the chat without not getting yelled at, guys. So what we got going on here? Tyler, Mikey is extra lit tonight. I had a couple 100 milligrams of some edibles. I smoked a nice little J. I'm very much looking forward to eating some nice ice cream after this. What else we got? What else? What's everybody got going on this weekend? What's everyone doing? No, I'm not drunk, Tyler. I don't drink no more. You'd know if I was drunk. I'd be slurring the fuck out of my words. It'd be really bad. That'd be definitely a dead giveaway for anybody. But yeah, so what's everybody getting into this weekend? It's gonna be nice little weather. Did anybody go to Canton last night to see Bert at Fully Loaded? Michigan is the year. Bunch of people getting in on going in on Justin Timberlake here. Maybe I should change the chat to all messages though. So no, we got KO in here. Amanda, what's up, ladies? Yeah, blood tests are only done in the hospital, and you don't really have a choice for those. I don't believe you. I don't know if you have a choice. I've never been forced to do the blood test, but when they offered, I definitely the rule is now. I know this if I ever happen to get pulled over again or something like that for an alcohol related crime or something like that, to not answer any questions and just say right off the jump, I want a lawyer.
Is that
any questions.
That's what you do?
Yeah.
That's did you
what I
learn
would
that?
do, yeah. I'm
hold
not
on.
answering any questions.
Keep going. Hold on.
I'm not answering any questions. I need to get a lawyer. I'm not going to take any chance. I'm not doing none of their field sobriety test. I'm not answering any of their questions. I'm not even rolling the window down enough for them to fucking smell my breath.
Okay, here we go. I'm back.
You
All
know?
right. Sorry about that.
Great.
guys.
I got another phone call coming in from Mayfield Heights. It's my nephew. Should I answer the phone?
Sure, but it's getting late, so it's probably if you want to let him know it's close to bedtime.
It's bedtime.
And if he gets ornery, Mikey, I just want to remind you, he gets real crabby.
Hey, nephew, what are you doing? Really? Call and hang up? God, man, you're no fun. I'm trying to engage in everything.
Oh, he hung up?
Yeah, just literally as soon as I answered the phone, click, hung up.
What a baby. Oh, he sucks. Well, we'll just finish this clip. We'll put us back in a good mood here. Heidi Klum
What'd you
does
get? What was the delivery? What'd you get?
Sacagawea.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was due for some and I got it dropped off. And then
just a sec. Okay, never mind. I thought that was a strain.
No, that would be a good name for a strain, though, wouldn't it? No, that's what my buddies, we used to call it that for whatever reason, Sacagawea. Here's the rest of that Heidi clip to put us back in a good mood.
Go?
In like 5 or 10 minutes, it'll fade completely.
I have to take this
There
off.
we go.
God love her.
I gotta undo a button, I think.
There's nothing hotter than a
My
girl
mic
that
is
loves.
on my crotch. Is that a slight problem?
It's all right. We got a boom. We
No.
got a boom. Stu.
Can I put? What are
Best
they zoom
sound guy in the
out?
biz. Don't worry, we still got your sound.
Why did they? What kind of psychopath was running that camera, zooming in? Jesus Christ, this guy should be fucking shot. Oh no, dude, I love it. There's a resurgence of boobs back in Hollywood. From a headline that I read today. Boobs are back. Sales for the secret bra beloved by my girls Sydney Sweeney and Scarlett Johansson that give killer cleavage has surged. So guys, they're bringing back the boobs. If you're a boob guy like me and you like a nice set, like here we go. Like I said that Heidi Klum has the best boobs. No, Sydney Sweeney has the best boobs. Without question, I'll argue. Well, B1 has the best boobs in my humble opinion.
I don't know.
And I'm not saying that to kiss.
Ish, like they're not being like let out to play in that one. I need to see a secondary picture of Sydney Sweeney. I wasn't too impressed.
Okie dokie. I'll happily find one of those. Let's say.
But I'm not a boob guy either. Like I said, they can be inverted. The nipples can be like on the inside. Like it don't matter as long as there's some long stems and some nice little ass cheeks and that gluteal fold. I'm all okay. Yep. All right. I'm a boob guy for her.
No. Yeah, dude. She like
everything
hot.
about her, dude. Very symmetrical face, hot little neck. The chin is nice. Everything about her.
Oh, hold on. Actually, this might be my favorite picture of her. Let's see if I can find it. Actually, this is a great picture. This is a good one right here. This is, I mean,
ooh,
this is au naturel too. I mean, this is a legit au naturel chick. I mean, Mikey, what are you doing?
There's actually, I was looking. It's funny. No, it's funny. We were just talking about boobs, and I was looking at boobs earlier on this girl, and I fell in love with them. Her name is Chelsea Wunderland, and she is an absolute 10.
Wunderland?
Yeah, Vundaland.
Let's see.
I started following her on Instagram like 5 years ago. She was like a ganja girl, and she loves doing acid and smoking weed, and she's just an absolute smoke show.
What is this weird view? Okay, so here she is right here, actually.
Yep, just dropped a piece of acid. Yeah, that's my girl.
There's just a little postage stamp. There you go. You said that's your Friday, you said? That's what you're going to be doing on Friday? Or no, today's Friday.
That's my Friday.
Sunday. Little Lucy time?
No, not when I go to. No. I think I might do that. I was gonna do it when I went to Fully Loaded, but then I realized that I haven't done some Lucy in like 6 years, and I don't know how it'll react in public with a lot of people.
Yeah, it's weird. A lot of people like being out and about when they're having a psychedelic experience. I enjoy being at
With
home.
mushrooms,
I don't mind.
mushrooms, I do. I don't mind that, but acid's more of like a visual thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how I would consume comedy.
Okay, fair enough. Makes sense. All right, I got a few more videos to wrap things up here. We talked about boobs there. Mikey, have you ever? Well, I love Taylor Swift, but there's one thing about her that she doesn't have, which are boobs. Her boobs have grown for sure, but you know she's not a chesty gal by any means.
Isn't she tall too?
Pretty tall. I think she's like 5'10", something like that. So great, nice long stems, great leg. You know, arguably one of the most beautiful women in the world. She's very pretty. But she had a little incident in her apartment, and it's cracked me up because I think I need to get one of these because I almost had this happen in my house the other day. Not with a candle, but very close to it, actually. Here is the video of Taylor Swift in her Tribeca apartment.
What do I do about this?
Okay, you're gonna fire extinguish it, not water. This happened.
So I cut this with a knife. I think we're gonna die.
No, we're not gonna die. But you never put this out with water. You know that. Just press it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Pull the pin out, bitch.
That's what I was saying.
Well, yeah, fire extinguishers.
What a fucking mess. Just put a fucking lid over that fucking thing or something. Just smother it with a.
I don't even know what was it that was on fire.
Somehow a candle got. I think her cat knocked over a candle.
You wearing heels and a fucking bathrobe?
Yeah, I guess
she's rocking heels right now. Oh, and she's got a cat. I like her now.
Is she wearing heels? Well, yeah, she's all into cats. That's one of the reasons I like Taylor Swift. She's big into cats. Let's see. Are those high heels or is it just a shadow of her legs?
No, you can see she's like up on her tiptoes right there.
Oh, yeah.
And my shoes, yeah.
Ooh, how sexy. She's just standing around the house wearing a little robe and fucking shoes. Ooh, that's so hot. That's awesome. Good for her. Yeah, that's the cat that knocked everything over. I don't know. One of her cats is named Olivia Benson after the girl from SVU. So I don't know if that was Olivia Benson that knocked it over or not.
Is that why Brittany loves SVU so much, because it's a Taylor thing, or they just so both happen to like it?
Just so like a coincidence. I think it probably helps add to her love of Taylor Swift. But
yeah.
All right, I got a few more videos here to dump, and then we will wrap things up here.
So, by the way, did you see that Jake Paul's fighting Mike Perry?
I don't know who Mike Perry is.
The bare knuckle fighting champion. He's like 4-5-0 bare knuckle, making millions of dollars. Tough dude, really good boxer, can definitely take a punch. It's probably gonna be Jake Paul's toughest fight yet.
This fucking guy?
Yeah.
Whoa. Jake Paul's gonna get the shit kicked out of him.
Oh, dude, look up real quick. Look up, hang on. Let me make, I'm pretty sure it's him. Look up Mike Perry broken nose.
Spelled nose with a K. Oh, dude. You gotta be kidding me, dude.
It's one of the nastiest breaks of a nose I've ever seen.
Oh my God. I think
on his face, dude.
Oh my God, this fucking guy. Oh my God, that had to hurt so bad. Oh my, did he keep fighting after that?
Yeah.
Dude, is that from an MMA fight, like a kick, or is that from that's a kick?
That was MMA when he was in UFC. In UFC, he was a pretty decent fighter. He was like he had a good personality and everything like that. But then he went to bare knuckle, where the dude is just, I'm pretty sure he's like 5 or 6-0. He's the champ. He's making millions of dollars. Yeah, he's just a great fighter. I enjoy him very much. He's got an awesome personality. He's been talking shit to the Paul brothers for a long time.
Jesus Christ. Well,
but
I
here's
can't
the
wait
thing.
to watch.
If Mike Perry knocks out or beats up Jake Paul real bad, gets a bad cut or something like that,
it's gonna ruin Tyson.
He's not going to be able to fight. Yeah, he's going to not be medically cleared to fight.
Why would he do that?
The whole Tyson fight.
Why would he do that?
You know, somebody just knocked on my door. No, hang on.
I didn't hear anything.
Maybe it's my homeboy from Mayfield High.
See what's going on. What's going on here? So we're in Mikey's house. He thinks somebody knocked on his door. That would be the wrong house to show up at. If that was my son or Mikey's nephew, it would be the wrong house to show up and try to fuck with. My house would be too. Trust me. Ooh, maybe there's somebody actually outside. What's going on? This is crazy. James says, I'm really enjoying this episode. Good. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm having a good time too. All right. Well, we're waiting for Mikey to figure out what's going on. I'll kind of monitor it down there, but we'll play this other video I have. Some bad news. One last little entertainment thing. I'm not going to spend all night on entertainment stuff, but sad news. If not sad news, bad news, disappointing news. If you're a fan of one of my favorite TV series. Oh, look, he's back. All right. Let's make sure everything's okay. Everything okay? I can't hear you. You there?
Yeah, no, I'm here. Just, a fucking pizza shows up at my house delivered and ordered from over the phone.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so you can just put up a sign. It'll just go and, and that's the thing. Like, okay, cool. The guy knows your address and called and made a pizza delivery to you. How does that affect you?
It doesn't. I just gave the delivery dude $5. I was like, yo, dude, I'm really sorry for wasting your time and shit. And you guys got to bring this back and eat the $40 cost of food and shit. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, you're not fucking with you. You're not fucking with me. You're fucking with a little mom and pop shop.
Yeah, for real. Like that's just loser type shit, dude. Like whatever. And dude, the guy was laughing. The delivery dude was fucking laughing his ass off. I was like, dude, I'm sitting in here on a podcast right now, and I talk shit about this dude's mom blowing dudes at a bowling alley, and his payback for me was sending you here with a fucking pizza.
No, like he thinks that I'm going, because I had one huge major rage out on him one time where I said no other words other than, I can't really say it on YouTube, but I'm going to end you. But using the very specific words. Oh, and that's all I said.
Don't
over
put
and
my
over.
name in as Mikey, you cocksucker. Put it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a dead giveaway that it was you.
Well, just the fact that it's happening obviously is obvious. But now he's like, he thinks he's created some sort of content, or he's like gonna get under your skin or whatever. But the only thing, and I know when it happened to me, when I know an address and I can send something. And this is, and that when I was talking to my son when he was all crabby the other night, he was like, "You want this? You wanna squash this, or do you want me to ramp things up?" So this is his ramping things up, doing the exact same thing he's already done. Cool.
God, I would love to meet this motherfucker.
Again,
I really would.
But I would love to sit him down, have a little talk. Probably, you know what? He needs a little bedtime conversation or a backseat of the car conversation, because a lot of times
just really does need an active father in his life.
Yeah, no, this is clearly somebody who's never had a dad in their life. Clearly, because
and so he ain't never had no pussy. He's still floating around in fucking AOL chats, hitting people up with ASL question mark.
And I used to get so mad, because I used to be like, I hate anonymous internet pussies. Like, I hate them more than anything.
That pizza though, I'm fucking starving.
Now you're gonna order a pizza, right?
No,
probably
I'm
smelled
not
good.
going to.
Probably smelled
But
good.
yo, I hit that dude up. I was
guarantee
I didn't order this. I
you'll
got the full bread.
You'll probably get another one. You'll probably get another one. I wouldn't be surprised. I had to put up a sign because I was like, don't even bother. Because when we're live, I was like, don't bother knocking. I don't. That's what he's trying to do, is interrupt it or whatever. But no, going back to what I was saying, I used to get so mad about I need to find out who this fucking guy is so I can kill him. But when I destroyed him on the phone the other day, that was it was so good. It was so satisfying to just never break, never get angry, never lose my temper to the point where he's like, "Oh, I thought you were tough and you used to be so fiery and now you're not." And I was just like, "Gosh,
I don't waste energy on pussies, bro. I'm not gonna drop down to your level and give you what you want." You know what I'm
didn't
saying?
even do that. I just said, I believe when he said that, I said something along the lines of, you know what? I remember when I was young, I really used to look up to my dad and how, he was larger than life. But then when my dad got a little bit older and calmed down, I was like, wow, my dad's not the guy that was just crazy and would want to fight everybody anymore. And then he had nothing for that. He's got nothing. He couldn't do anything. And then he would say, he used his usual word, "You're being delusional," is what he always says. So yeah, there you go, Mikey. He's what a lame way to live your life. Honestly, it's Friday night.
Yeah, dude.
It's Friday night.
Yeah.
Friday
night, and he's sitting around ordering fucking pizzas, making spoof numbers from my area code and having them delivered to my crib.
Yeah. Or is he spoofing his number? Or is he from there?
I'd love it if he was from around here.
No, I don't. It's the guy is so pathetic. We'll end tonight. Oh, the other day he called me at 5 o'clock in the morning to try. His thing is, I'm going to try to wake Dumb up. But my phone, he's so stupid. He doesn't understand that. And I've said it to him before. My phone's on Do Not Disturb at night, and the only people who can call are on my white list, which is my kids. You know what I mean? So,
why is it got to be a white list?
Yeah, because blacklist has a connotation to it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So, speaking of colors, Mikey, sad news about one of our favorite TV shows. Check this out.
Hi, everyone. I just want to reach out and let you know that after this long year and a half of working on Horizon and doing all the things that that's required, and thinking about Yellowstone, that beloved series that I love, that I know you love, I just realized that I'm not going to be able to continue season 5B or into the future. It was something that really changed me. I loved it, and I know you loved it. And I just wanted to let you know that I won't be returning. And I love the relationship we've been able to develop, and I'll see you at the movies.
Man, you fucking
Your
prima
movie's
donna.
getting fucking review bombed, bitch. Like, it's horrible.
Dude, it's such a fucking... like, dude, I loved him in Man of Steel. I always loved him when I was younger. I loved him in The Bodyguard. I was a big Kevin Costner fan. Like, when I was young, Kevin Costner was the actor. You know what I mean? I think he won...
Oh, dude, Dances with Wolves was one of the dopest movies I've ever seen. I loved that shit.
Even though I love Kevin Costner, though, Waterworld, the only movie I ever walked out on.
I loved Waterworld and The Postman. Oh my God, 2 great movies.
There was a hot chick that I was with who wanted to leave. So I said, okay, let's leave. So we left.
You don't really bring a hot chick to Waterworld. That's just, it's like Mad Max in the water.
Yeah, it's dumb high school stuff. I was an idiot. But so, yeah. Hold on, what were we even fucking talking about? I totally lost
Kevin
my train of thought.
Costner not coming back to Yellowstone.
Yeah, dude, what the fuck?
Didn't I read something too that Cole Hauser might be not coming back and he's having issues with the studio as well?
So what do they do with the show? They just kill the 2 of them off and the 2 main characters, and then it's just Beth and
I read something about Matthew McConaughey stepping into a major role on the show or something like that. But without Kevin Costner, the show's ruined. Like, I'm not
it's
going back to it.
gonna lose all of it. I mean, he made the show. He is the show. He's John Dutton. Everything revolves around John Dutton and John Dutton's decisions, and then Beth's tits. I mean, that's why I watched that show.
I know, dude. I'd marry that bitch in a second with all the daddy issues and everything. She's a fucking perfectly wrapped red flag for me.
She's it's a lot. That's a good one right there for sure. She's crazy. She's the girl though that would get you killed because she'd get you killed in a fight. Because all that crazy shit she does.
She reminds me so much of that bitch I brought to Tennessee with me. It's not even funny.
Yeah, careful. I don't know if you want to go. That's not the kind of girl you want to be around after everything that she did to you.
I could go for another tattoo.
Let's see here. I got a few more videos before we wrap things up. We got some good incident videos. This is in Chicago. A homeowner was in his house when an intruder came into the home, and everything was caught on a Nest camera or like a Ring camera kind of deal. Check this out. Let me see what you would do in this situation, Mikey.
Police are already there.
They are?
Yeah, go back to the beginning of this. A cop right at the end of the driveway.
Oh, there is. That's weird. Considering what you're about to watch. It's really weird. Keep your eye on the door.
Oh, come on. Oh, I hear some yelling. I'm going to kill you. Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him, motherfucker! Get him! Oh, good. The cops are right there. Hell yeah!
I love you chased him with a
fat
fucking
motherfucking cops couldn't get him.
So he chased him with the frying pan.
Yo, they got him though.
So Jason Williams, a resident of Chicago.
What a good guard dog you got.
Yeah, right. Says that a security app alerted him to the alleged intruder's presence while on his way home from work on Thursday, and he sprung into action. When he arrived at his house, Jason explains he grabbed the first weapon he could find, which ended up being a frying pan. And right after, says the unwelcome guest came down the stairs and a confrontation ensued. My favorite part is when they come back around the corner. I love this part so much.
Yeah, obviously that dude ran into the backyard and said, "Oh shit, I'm fucked."
Because he didn't have time to run to the fence. Because like right at the beginning, when he first confronts him, he makes a wrong turn. The other guy swings and misses.
So close.
Oh!
Oh, missed. He hit him with the gate. Look how slow them fat cops are running.
I would
They
have
obviously ain't passed their physical
I
evaluation.
would have tried right here, smash him in the gate. Smash him in the gate.
Yeah, kick the gate or something.
Yeah, just literally try to trap him in that gate. Right now. Squeeze that fucker in there. Isn't that fucking crazy video? It's like fucking car.
Cop. I love
It's like-
that little second cop's little waddle.
Play it faster, it's even funnier. The fucking it's like a cartoon. If that fucking frying pan would have connected right there on his head, that might have
He'd have been done. He would have just whopped, fell right over.
He came
And
so
it's a
close.
double-handed swing. Oh god.
That's like a
Look at
metal
that bald
cast.
spot on that
That's
fucking
like a
loser's
cast
head.
iron pan too. Oh, hold on, Mikey. I have to take a personal call real quick. Hi, you're on another dumb show.
Is this really what you do for content?
Oh my gosh. Oh my son's calling again.
My son's calling again.
What up, nephew?
So you're gonna continue to lie? Are you gonna continue to lie?
Oh my gosh. You are so crabby this time of night. Did your mom not put you to bed or what's going on?
He needs a little snacky snack.
Listen, why do you keep choosing to go and play these like goofy games? Oh, your mom and all that other stuff. Just be normal. Being a
feel
retard.
sorry.
Your mom's a fucking whore.
I feel so bad for you right now what happened to your hold on, I'm gonna take over for a sec. What happened? Why are you mad at your uncle? What happened?
Me. That's what we're gonna do.
I'm not mad at Mikey. I'm just wondering why he's acting like that. I never had an issue with Mikey.
Okay. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why you're so upset at your uncle right now?
I'm not, but it seems like he has an issue with me, you know?
I'm a little
I didn't do
confused.
anything to him.
Honey, did you not take your did you not did you not take your medication?
I'm doing everything I can to reach out and do what I can.
Well, that's what I'm worried about, Mikey. I'm afraid he didn't take his meds today. Honey, did mom not give you your meds?
No, not at all.
Oh,
'Cause we're
boy.
gonna sit here and play these games. Dude, it's
Oh,
kind of
man.
gay to sit here and play these games, bro.
Mikey, this is what happens. He starts. He gets late. It gets late. It gets late, and he gets real cranky. You hear? See what he happens,
Yeah,
and
the
then
meds didn't really kick in. He really should be like on that
starts-
Seroquel right now, that sedative at night that really like calms down and the antipsychotic. You know.
Well, he
absolutely. I know
he
it's like
starts.
not at my meds.
He starts saying like the G word and the R word. He gets so upset, and it makes me sad
lashes
because
out.
That's exactly right, honey. Is there
Yeah,
is
he's
there
just
anything I
lashing
could
out.
do? Is there anything I could do to help you get to bed?
I just want it to be on public record that you're scared to go and meet the person that you've threatened to go and murder in front of his family. We've all heard the phone calls. And you'd want
my
to
God,
take the
dude, what is this?
opportunity to meet me just for
This
a
is a
beer.
fucking phone
For
call
a
from
beer.
6 months ago, or what, dude? You're a broken record. Shut
You're a
the
pussy. You didn't
fuck
wanna
up.
meet me. You didn't want to meet me. Shut up, Mikey. Shut the fuck up, you pussy.
I'll be
You don't
back
do
in
shit.
Cleveland
Don't talk
soon, you
tough.
dumb little cocksucker. Let's get up.
What would you do? Are you gonna act like dumb now? Did he rub off on you that much?
No,
Are you gonna
I'm
start
gonna
acting
fuck
like
you.
him? What
I'm
are you
gonna
gonna do? Are
make
you the
you
wrong
airtight, bitch. I'm gonna shove my cock so far up your.
Hold on, Mikey. We can't threaten people on the radio or on YouTube, or we get our channel
Right.
demonetized. We can't get our channel gets demonetized, and that's what he's going for right now.
Oh, okay. My apologies.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna shut up because I got nothing to say to this loser.
Yeah, that's why, Mikey. I'm trying to explain to you. There's no reason to get angry. He's just an upset young boy, and he just needs a little bit of guidance.
I'm just getting back onto my meds right now.
I love he's playing back the show
Mikey
too to hear
Men's a
himself.
fucking the show's not even playing. The show's not even playing right now. I'm talking to you in the basement.
You're literally. That's what I'm saying. He's literally replaying himself. He's too stupid to know how to turn down the music.
Does this sound better?
Is this something?
Does this sound better? Can you hear me better now?
See what happens? See what happens? He gets so worked up that
Mikey,
he
I just
doesn't
want
even
to
realize
say
he's
that if
hearing
you see
stuff.
me in person, I guarantee you.
I'm just going to mute him because
Yeah,
I don't like the ramblings of my little boy. It's so disheartening.
And I wouldn't be able to.
It's so
and I
disheartening.
wouldn't be able to put hands on him anyways. It's a hate crime to do something like that.
It's so well, Mikey. I know you're getting upset being an uncle, seeing one of your family members really struggling, lashing out at bedtime too. It's way past his bedtime. I mean, he should be in bed by now, but he's up and he's probably on the internet again. He's in probably one of his. The other day I went through his internet history. I found him in a Reddit incel group. And so Mikey, I'm really disappointed.
He's got a
and
lot
I'm
to unpack right now. He's dealing with it. My apologies. I didn't mean to lash out at you.
Don't forget,
Uncle Mike has some problems too. So
Mike,
just,
Uncle Mikey, don't forget Uncle Mikey too. That his mom is she sucks a lot of dicks at the bowling alley. So that would be concerning for any kid. It would be hard to know, you're not sure who your dad is. So you're calling a guy on the internet, calling him dad. And then you go to the bowling alley, or your mom goes to the bowling alley again. You don't know which guy there is your dad. She comes home.
Back stepdad number 46.
Well, no,
week.
she comes home and she tries to give him a kiss goodnight, and her breath smells like bleach. So I mean, it's just a trying times for this little guy, and he just for some reason decided to lash out against his uncle and his daddy. Do you have anything else you wanted to say to your daddy?
You are a compulsive liar. Everything that you've said that we've had private conversations about is fake. And this whole little game you guys been playing, acting tough, is a real funny LARP on your end. And you guys are the only ones that have had any type of emotional reaction this whole time.
You're just going to have an emotional reaction to what's going on. I really don't understand. You're a compulsive liar. I think you're delusional. I don't like playing these games. If you ever saw me in person, you don't understand. I am a real tough son of a bitch.
Oh shit! Hold on.
Yeah.
Uncle Mike, hold on. I figured it out. Hold on, I figured out what the problem is, Uncle Mike. The hot weather, and Amanda put a comment in here. She mentioned that she said the hot weather made him cranky.
Because especially in that little one-bedroom apartment they have, definitely don't have air conditioning.
I know.
They're just running fucking fans and
and that's
like
part of
hot garbage. And his mom's used maxi pads sitting in the fucking bathroom.
I've said to his mom that it's not fair that she make him sleep on the couch while she sleeps with her and her whatever guy she brings home from the bowling alley on Wednesday nights. So
I know. Could you imagine? Like, I feel so bad for my nephew to have to be sleeping on that couch in that hot weather, and all he can hear upstairs is strike, strike, strike.
Do you remember the Jerry Sandusky story? Slapping?
Rhythmic slapping sound.
You're talking about me? Like, are you talking to me?
No, we were talking.
We're not talking to
we were talking about you.
No, we're not talking to you.
Oh, well, listen, Dom. If you want to come and see me, I'm at 151 Loden Lane, Rochester, New York, 14623. Come and see me there, bud. How about you come see me there?
Okay, dude.
Huh?
Gee, I wonder whose address that might be. I wonder who's.
You got the ability.
That's my.
I wonder whose address that is.
It's awfully nice.
I wonder whose address that could be. Whoa, what a burn! Anything else there?
Got me, homie.
You're a horrible friend. You're a horrible friend. If I was Mikey, I would
You're
reflect on the relationship that I keep and realize you're a selfish
the relationship, and
cocksucking
you're a stone.
faggot.
You're a
That's
stone.
what you are.
What'd you say, dude? You're a really. You're really confused. Sometimes I don't even really know what's going on. Sometimes I just like to talk and hear my own voice on the TV. Sometimes. I don't really know. Am I still talking?
And he's
right
still
now?
got
I
the,
can't
and
tell.
now he's still listening to himself. He's listening to himself on whatever other device he has. He's too stupid to understand that if you want to even do this, we can't do it. And I'm, I feel bad as a dad that I didn't teach him better. If I would have taught him better, it's on me. It's on me as a dad, being in broadcasting and in media.
But as a dad, you have to like prioritize in life, and you've got 3 really productive, successful, good children. Every once in a while, there's just a rotten egg in the family, and they just get left behind.
You got to focus your time. You're right, Mikey.
It happens.
Yeah.
And you got to focus your time on the ones that are actually worth that time. You know what I'm saying?
So,
like some people are just a waste of time and a waste of oxygen and just a waste of effort.
Hey, honey,
they just unfortunately get left behind.
Real quick, honey, are you out of Gushers?
Yeah, I think I know a perfect place to get them. It's a fucking 151 Loden Lane. Or if you want to fucking call the business number, it's 585-953.
585-953-8990. That's the number to call if you have any problems.
Hold on. I love this so much. So this guy watches our show so much that the other night, Mikey, I don't know if you know this, the story I played of that guy getting roasting those chicks on that dating show. He's a plumber, and he got fired from his job because so many people were calling and complaining about, and like he was getting doxxed by a bunch of girls who didn't like that he was dogging out a bunch of chicks on the show. So they were doing fake reviews and all this stupid shit. And he literally is ripping off what we talked about and trying to now say that he's using it against you. This guy is
would you
so bad at this.
Somebody like this to have any type of original thought or anything of his own?
And I love
not
too.
A fucking chance. It's like
the people
it's like
who
the
watch
Cable Guy. Everything that he's learned is just off the internet and pop culture.
The people who watch.
You know.
It's a Friday night at 9:53. The people who are watching this show like this show. Why would they have any interest in trying to call your job? Like, what in the fucking world? What in the fucking world? I can't even. I have to turn him down because he's too stupid to turn off his fucking. He literally just wants to hear himself. He wants to hear himself talk. Okay, you back now? Did you find some gushers? You calm down a little bit.
Who called someone's job? You just make things up. You're a liar. You threatened to kill me, and then you go and you say, "Oh, you call people's jobs. You do this, you do that."
If you want to call somebody's professional phone number, you can give this phone number
guys,
out.
It's so frustrating with my son because he can't even
well, you
listen.
know what? You're saying you want to make.
Hold on, I'm talking now. He can't even listen. He's too stupid to even understand. And I hate to call my own son stupid, but he's so mentally deficient that he didn't
this
even.
Is what the debate
hold on.
Like.
He couldn't even follow what the story I just told. The story that he copied, he now can't even. I didn't say that you called anybody's work. I said that the people in that video, the people that watched that video called people's work. And you watched that video and it sparked your little, I hate to say you got a little brain, but I mean, you got a little penis. Sorry, I shouldn't say that as a dad. I shouldn't give out your fucking private body sizes. I'm so sorry, dude. Yeah, and another problem is huge wizard sleeve. Just a huge wizard sleeve that this poor guy deals with from all the times that all those stepdads came over and just took him to task. So, just real sad to, what we're dealing with here.
I'll pray for you, man. I really will. I'll pray for you tonight and hope to God you find some
question
help
for
for what
Mikey,
you need,
if I
because,
can. I gotta go. I gotta get back to work.
All right. Well,
I got things to do right now. I've got more internet websites to get onto and look up some things to do. I got things to do. I've got to go to the boy
pick up mom right now because she's drunk and she's getting plowed and she's airtight in the back of the bowling alley. I don't know what to do.
Oh, Ron's got a great point.
Mikey.
Ron's got a great point. He says
Let's
that
hear what Ron's got to say.
Ron's got a great point. He says that I should have bought more than just the little pack of fruit snacks at Target. I should have bought the full size pack. So he could have really just had it, he
Yeah.
could have,
Well, no, you can't. But the problem with that is you can't buy a family pack of fruit snacks for somebody that doesn't have a family. It makes them feel real bad.
Mikey, and the last thing I want to do is make my little guy feel bad. I don't want to do that. I
know.
don't want my
He feels
little guy to feel
enough
bad.
about his life as it is.
I know. So, are you okay, sweetie? Everything okay? Did you calm down?
Jesus Christ! Don't.
When was the last
don't-
time Mikey did heroin?
Let's stop wrestling.
Oh, honey, I know you want to see. This is the same thing he did the other day. He was talking about adult stuff. Honey, these are topics for adults to talk about, babe. You really just want to kind of focus on SpongeBob, Bluey,
Peppa the Pig.
Yeah, stick with those.
Oh no, sorry, that's his mom.
Listen, to talk about people when you shave little girls' legs and threaten children, it's crazy.
Yeah, dude, we can have this conversation without you, dude. Like literally, we can play this conversation. Now I know how to talk like you, so rather than you call in once every like 2 or 3 weeks, I can just start talking to dumb like this on the phone, and we can replicate everything you're gonna do. So go fucking.
I love you to death.
Go
Mikey,
do what
you're a good guy. You are a good Mikey. You are.
Yeah.
I do want to tell
I'll
you, you
pray
are
for you.
a good guy.
Aw, how
I'm
nice
I
of
really
him.
will.
Isn't that now? See,
Yeah, I'll pray
he
for you
must
tonight.
he must have had a little snack. And he must have had a little snack
I
because
know.
now he's calmed down. You see, he's saying nice things to his uncle. I love you, Mikey. I love you, Uncle Mike. He's starting to feel better.
piece of shit heroin addict that fucking sides with a pedophile.
His mom,
That's the only thing.
just walked
That's
on.
the only thing I have.
His mom just walked
Dad,
in
do you
with
hear what
mustard
he's,
juice
you hear him?
dripping down
You
the
hear him
leg.
projecting? You hear this is the projecting he does. He's he has these
Shave
he has
little
all these
girls,
guys that he
you
brings
look
home.
at little girls on the internet and fucking say, "Oh, she's hot. Look at her tits." To little girls, bro.
Little
Little
girls.
fucking girls.
Heidi Klum is 55 years
Bro,
old.
Chelsea Bunbury's like 29, 35 years old, bro. Every girl with tits that we've talked about tonight is whatever, man. You are right about that protecting shit, dude. Maybe we should be
I know.
careful about looking up.
I
his
know.
search
I feel
history, you know
bad
what
for
I'm
him.
saying?
I do feel bad for him, and the problem is like I have to turn him down because he doesn't understand. I talk, you talk. He can't figure that out. Like he's so worked up because did you take too much of your asthma medication? Too much albuterol tonight?
Is it my turn to talk, faggot?
Whoa! Wow. I guess not. I guess he
You're just
didn't. I guess he didn't. I'm wrong. He hasn't calmed down.
Get original.
He hasn't calmed down at all.
You really
Wow.
think you're gonna elicit like some type of response,
Poor guy.
dude? You really
Well,
are
Mikey,
just
I'm just gonna have to.
up.
I'm gonna have to have. I'm gonna shoot his Mikey. I'm gonna shoot his mom a text.
Never go and talk
I'm gonna
about how you
hold on. I'm talking. It's
I
my
will.
turn. Stupid. I'm gonna have to shoot his mom a text and let him know that he is using foul language again. And I got to be honest with you. Most of the time, it just falls on deaf ears when I text her because she's usually got a dick in her mouth and a couple in her ears, so she can't even.
Yeah, she's
she can't.
airtight.
Yeah, she's
That's her
airtight.
nickname.
Airtight.
Not Air
And-
Jordan. She's at the bowling alley airtight.
Yeah, and her eyeballs are actually literally getting fucked out, so she can't even see the text messages that are being sent to her. So it's just a really sad situation.
You analyze me. You hit me to my core with these made up fucking scenarios. Oh,
What'd you just say about
got
anal?
me, dude.
What'd you say about anal? I
How's
said
your-
something about anal. He's
Did
talking
you
about
put
Tom again?
Did you put your preparation H on your wizard sleeve today, bud? Is that what's wrong?
You
Your
do
little
know
butthole?
anyone watching this?
Is your little butthole sore?
I hear, bro. Like,
Is your little? His little butthole's sore. His little butthole's sore. The guys, the bowling alley
He's got one of them
Wednesday.
little grapevines hanging out.
Well,
Yeah.
mom went to the bowling alley Wednesday, brought somebody home. Sadly, mom passes out. The guy leaves the bedroom, heads out into the living room, finds little guy on the couch. That was Wednesday.
Find some
Now
comfort,
today,
cuddles up, rubs
Yeah.
his back a little bit.
yeah, that wizard sleeve's really gotten kind of worn out at this point, and it's it's probably full blown hanging out at this point. Are you okay? Did you put your preparation H on tonight?
Is your prolapse doing all right, homie?
Listen, man, I got things to do besides sit here and go in circles with you fucking delusional fucking...
Yeah. I can
Because you'll sit there
I
and
got
go on
things
and
to
on
do other
talking about
shit in circles with you. I got to go do a circle jerk with all my incel friends and play Call of Duty.
salutations. Good luck, good health.
Are you enjoying getting your ass handed to you? Are you enjoying getting just completely destroyed? Are you gonna hang up now because you can't? Hold on, let me talk for a second.
Entire fucking phone call.
You gonna hang up now because I just handed your ass to you and Mikey just handed your ass to you? You gonna hang up now?
I'm sorry, I did not hear what you said. You want to say that again?
Yeah,
Are you
spit
going
the dick
to?
out of your mouth.
Are you going to hang up now because Mikey and I both just handed your ass to you?
If that makes you feel better, I really called in to talk to Mikey. You're just a fucking, you're just a weirdo that likes fucking like.
You're just a fucking weirdo, and like you like little girls, and you like shaving little girls' legs.
He's reaching. He's back at it. He's back to. So I don't.
I know he's
I
right
don't know
back
what
to
to
the
do.
original three. Like
I know.
this man's list
All
is
right, honey.
very short.
I know.
Talking your
You know
mouth.
what
How
it
about
is?
you fucking?
It's not
Good
my
night,
week.
sweetheart.
This
Buddy.
is how he feels when it's not my weekend. I'm not there to tuck him in tonight. So I'm sorry I'm not there, bud. I promise that in the future I'll be able to tuck you in tonight.
I have
Don't worry.
nothing to speak to you
Stepdad will be over in a
about.
little bit to tuck something into you. Don't you worry about that.
Okay. Well, all right, little guy. It's time for bed. So you can just go ahead and
Say your
remember,
prayers.
put your
Eat your
phone.
vitamins.
Yeah, get down on your knees, say your prayers, suck your mom's boyfriend's dick, and then pray that it stops
Clean that
happening
gut-
to you
clean
over
that-
and over again.
Clean your mom's gusher juice off that cock and get some sleep.
Anything else you have to say, my guy?
Don't forget to brush your tooth.
This is him. So he's putting whatever he's recording with. He's putting whatever he's recording with up to the phone.
Yeah.
Hold on
So
one
it's
second.
creating a little feedback. I thought he was trying to
I
send
know.
a fax.
It does sound a little bit like that. It does sound a little bit like that. All right, hold on real quick though. I do have one last thing I just wanted to say to him. If he had anything, one last thing. Let me see if I can just get this pulled up here. I might have to do a little. Oh, he hung up. You know why he hung up? Because he knew exactly what I was about to play for him. Who is your daddy and what does he do?
And what does he do?
What a fucking loser.
My apologies. I should have been put in the icebox for a little bit there.
Oh, I should have
I hadn't
iceboxed
yelled
you.
at somebody. I hadn't yelled at anybody in a minute. It was good to get that little bit of anger out. Now I don't have to worry about it taking it out on road rage or some customer or a coworker or nothing.
I had road rage today, Mikey.
Fuck you, mother bitch.
I forgot about mother bitching, and I was behind a guy in a 35-mile-an-hour zone that I was stuck on for
And
about.
he was doing 33.
He was doing 33. So I finally just said, I said, fuck this. I'm just passing this guy in the double yellow. I don't care. I'm just going around him. As I go around him, he's flicking me off, yelling, fuck you, as he's speeding up and trying not to let me get around him.
I love people like that. They're my favorite people. I'm just trying to pass you nonchalant. And then as soon as I got in the left lane, you decide to speed up to 40. Like, dude.
Oh, no, this was an illegal pass. I passed him on a double yellow. Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Whoops.
But still no reason. Just let me go by. You want to drive slow? Let me go by. What do you care?
Yeah, continue to drive slow.
Go 33. I go 38, and that's the end of the conversation. That's it. I leave you in the dust, and that's it. So, of course, when I got in front of him, I brake checked him to a complete stop. Then I took off and just kept driving. He races up to get behind me and try to brake check me or try to get on my ass. I let it go. I decided, I was like, I got a delivery on fucking time with this. So I'm not going to brake check him again. I made my point. I'm done. Then we get up to a 4-lane. So there's 2 straight, a left and a right. I'm in the right lane going straight. He's in the right lane to turn right. Make sense?
Yep. So he's behind you. You're getting ready to go straight. He's getting ready to turn right.
He comes by me in the right lane though. And I'm 2 cars back.
Okay.
He actually stops his car and yells, fuck you to me again and flicks me off.
Okay.
So I pull up, and then he pulls up and stops like he's getting ready to make the right. I pull up and get in between the two lanes. I get in between the straight lane first car and then his car, and I look at him and I look right at his window and say, I am going to fucking kick your ass. And I drove my car in front of his, stopped the car and got out of the car. Ran up to his...
got out?
Yeah. I was lit. I was lit up. I was pissed. So I got out of the car, ran up to his window, and I could see the fear in his... He had sunglasses on, and I could see the fear in his eyes. So I took my pouch out. I took my pouch out, and I went... I flicked it, and it landed, stuck to his fucking sunglasses, and then trickled down.
The window was down.
Oh, yeah. Flicked it right on his sunglasses.
That's considered assault. That's spitting.
That's what B1 said to me today when I told her the story.
That's assault. Yeah, that's assault.
Well, I won. Fuck him. He's lucky. He's lucky he didn't get assaulted. To be quite honest.
Well, I'm good. I got that out. Like, I feel like that was cathartic. I feel better now. I feel a lot lighter.
Yeah, exactly. So it'll definitely get this episode demonetized. So get your superfan donations in, or become a member. It's okay. That'll happen.
Somebody help a guy out on this one and send in a superfan donation. Hopefully you liked my little tirade and I had a couple little good zingers in there. I mean, shit.
All right. That's going to wrap things up for us tonight. What a fun way to end the night. Yelling at my poor kid. I feel so bad for him. I watched that schizophrenia thing the other day, and I talked about how I worried it might affect one of my kids, and I'm starting to worry that might be affecting my little guy Chance. Poor little guy.
Yeah, sounds like it. You know? Untreated mental health is a bitch. You know, especially when you're dealing with neglect from mom and probably, one of his other uncles probably was a little bit more of a cuddler than I was. You know what I'm saying?
Can you imagine trying to call into something and like prank it and just get murdered? Can you imagine that?
Every single time, and continually doing it and embarrassing yourself for months on end. Like, usually,
Massively.
like, practice makes perfect. Like, talking shit, like, you get a little bit better at it. You add some shit to your repertoire. But it's just the same tired shit.
That's why it's that's why I was saying before, like, I used to get so mad about this anonymous pussy. But now I see that I'm dealing with a troubled little guy. He just got a lot of issues, and he just needs somebody to look up to, and that's why he called his daddy on Father's Day. So, all right.
He's fucking fucked up. He called you on Father's Day.
I love it. I love it. He walked right into it. I mean, he just literally walked. How do you not? I mean, you called your daddy on Father's Day, dude. I'm your daddy now. That was the first thing he said. Those were the first words out of his mouth when I picked up the phone. Happy Father's Day. The first words out of his mouth.
Dude, that had to make him feel so good, though, because he probably hasn't been able to say that to somebody in 20 plus years.
Yeah, exactly. And I was so quick to go into to just not break. I was so immediately went into it because I was like, did he just call me on Father's Day and wish me happy Father's Day? I'm his daddy now. There's no getting past that.
Like, unfortunately, he probably does sleep a little bit better now, like thinking, like, I do have a daddy.
Hey, you know what? I'm not only a daddy, I'm a zaddy. He's got a fucking hot, sexy daddy too. So, I'm getting a little worried though. I noticed that some of my boxer briefs were kind of showing up. I did find a couple of them under his pillow. So I'm a little worried that he might be sniffing boxer briefs. I'm a little nervous about it. So.
No, dude, no. He's used to, like, when he was a kid, you know how you put like a tooth under your pillow and the tooth fairy shows up? He's thinking that if he puts your underwear under his pillow, then his dad is going to show up.
Oh, that's a fun way to end. All right, dude. I love you, bro. Hey, have a good weekend, man. I got to work tomorrow, so I probably won't talk to you, but enjoy
I'll send
Sunday.
you some pictures and video from fucking Fully Loaded, bro. I can't wait, dude.
I know.
Oh my God, I get to see Tony Hinchcliffe.
I know. I'm so sorry I blew it and that I can't go. I'm really bummed out. I'm looking.
Sorry,
But
you're doing a good deed, man. You're
Yeah.
helping out family and for a good cause, and my prayers and everything go out to that side of the family, and
Thank you.
and hope
Appreciate
everything's
it.
going all right.
Thank you. I appreciate it, my dude. Well, I love you, and you have a good rest of the weekend, man. Stay out of trouble.
Love you too. Sleep tight, Chance. Uncle Mike loves you.
Oh, our poor little guy. He's just going through it, guys. And you know what? Sometimes I feel bad that I'm, I feel like I'm not a great dad for him. But I try my best. I try my best to be there for him. But you know what? I'm getting pulled in so many directions between work and the show and weddings. And well, I mean, that's all work, I guess, is what I'm talking about. But gosh, I just don't like going to that bowling alley anymore. It's hard to go there. I used to spend my time there back, him and his mom. We would go to the bowling alley. We used to have great times. We used to just have great times. I'd go up I'd bring one of the balls up and I'd show her and I'd go, hey, look at this. And I'd finger the bowling ball. She'd get all worked up and we'd go in the back of the bowling alley and she'd blow me. A couple times I banged her. Pretty sure that's where my little guy came from. It was one of those trips to the back of the bowling alley. Well, not the actual bowling alley itself. It was the back alley behind the bowling alley where I actually banged her because she was, in hindsight, it turns out she was afraid of getting caught fucking other guys. Oh, did I miss something, Mikey? Well, your mic turned off. Your mic's off. You got no mic on. Hello? I got nothing. Nothing. I got nothing. No. Oh, this better be good. Hello? It didn't like it. It's not working. I think when you unplugged, it stopped working. All right, never mind. Fuck it. Anyway, so yeah, banged her in the back alley, took her on a trip to Pound Town, and she broke my heart with all the different dicks that she started sucking. It was, word got around, and I knew right away. I could smell the bleach on her breath. You know what I mean? A lot of people would smell booze on their chick's breath, and that would like give away that they're out and about. But I had to, I refused to kiss her. I said, "You go kiss your son with that mouth. Don't kiss me." All right, guys, I'm out of here. I have to work tomorrow, so we'll definitely be off tomorrow. Sunday, I have a wedding tomorrow. Sunday, I have a charity event. My little sister's close friend from high school has a little baby who's got a very rare form, and I believe, of lung cancer. And I think she's like one of 20 people in the world that has this. So it's a very rare condition, and we're doing a fundraiser to try to help the family take care of her, because obviously caring for a little baby with cancer is very expensive. So, and they're younger. Well, I don't know. They're not that young. They're not young at all. I forgot my sister's in her late 30s. So yeah, they're not young at all. But yeah, fairly young, whatever. I'm thinking 20s is young, but late 30s is young enough to have a little baby. But so yeah, if I find out there's some sort of GoFundMe link or anything like that, I'll make sure I post that. Don't forget, if you guys were watching earlier this week, yesterday, I believe I read an email. I got an email from Mary Galvin, the girl from the 6 Schizophrenic Brothers documentary. And she asked if you wanted to help take care of her brothers, who there's still, I think there's 4 or 5 left. I actually don't remember off the top of my head. I'm sorry. I should know that. But either way, you can help eliminate the stigma of mental illness by donating at the GalvinFamilyTrust.org. That is GALVIN, GalvinFamilyTrust.org. If you want to help donate and take care of the brothers. It looks like there's 3 left: Donald, Matthew, and Peter, it looks like. So if you want to go there, you can donate and help take care of these families who are dealing with schizophrenia. So guys, I am out of here. Be back live. don't. Oh, you know what? I think Shay has baseball on Monday, so I think we're going to be back live officially on Tuesday. Let me double check here. Where's my calendar? Oh, here we go. Yes, Monday Shay has a baseball game, so we'll be off on Monday, but I will be back live on Tuesday, June 25th. And we'll get a recap of Mikey's trip to the Fully Loaded Festival. I'll talk to you guys about my weekend and everything that went on. And that's going to wrap things up. I hope you guys had a great night tonight. If you guys did not hit thumbs up on tonight's video, I would greatly appreciate it if you just took 2 seconds, look down at your phone or whatever device you're using, and just press that thumbs up for me. I would really appreciate it. And you know who would really appreciate it? My little guy. I got to take care of my little guy, and the more likes we get, the better off the show is. So if you could just hit a thumbs up on behalf of my little guy, Chancey Poo, I would greatly appreciate it. So love you, little guy. I hope you have a great weekend. I'm sorry it's not my weekend with you. Maybe we'll catch up next weekend. But again, it's just hard to be around with all those dicks that your mom's sucking. So, all right, guys, I'm out of here. See ya.